Yeah, plus you need time to level up as well.
It's fine. I know which things I really need, like Shocking Grasp, Healing Hand, Healing Word, and Cure Wounds. So
Yeah.
And whatever your
choices.
the rest is a bit I don't really know yet, but those are the things I need. I know I need.
With Ash, because she has a shield and a crossbow, it's like, oh, I've got all these spells. I can't cast any of them except Fairy Fire, which is purely vocal. It's like, should I say Warcaster? It seems a bit extreme when I'm really like, I don't give a shit about my spells.
So my guy, I'm using a light crossbow just to have that extra hand when needed.
Like
Everyone always needs an extra hand.
Like crossbow's still two-handed, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but it's the same as like a greatsword. You don't need two hands when you're actually using it. You just kind of hold it aside most of the time.
Fair enough. Hand crossbow is one-handed, and with my special powers, I've put a repeater on it, so I don't even need to load it. It magically loads itself.
Yeah.
Which is badass.
I have also put that on the crossbow until I'm good enough at using cantrips. I'm the other kind of artificer.
There can be only one. I assume Matt is
I had another I had another very interesting character concept I was going to go with, but I didn't feel like going another multi-class.
Why not?
I'm back.
Right.
Well, my plan was to go three alchemist and then all rogue as the grung, and just be a little poisonous frog man.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, I just want to go straight. Sorry.
Let's get cracking. So, last time in the Chef's Guild. Actually no, fuck it. I'll drag you in. We'll do it RP rather than just a quick catch up. Let me just drag in tokens. So there's some juice.
Juice is getting fucked up.
Juice hit the door real hard on the way in. There you go. Oh, does Mara not have her token set up yet?
No.
Not a
No,
problem.
she only got rolled this morning. Finished.
I wish I got rolled this morning.
Ah, you filthy animal.
Also, you've not set up your HP properly. You need to put in a max as well, but it's fine. I've tagged that on. Let's take that
I've
off.
never multi-class before, but if I take Shocking Grasp now, I'm a 5th level, so I deal 2d8s, right?
Same for all cantrips.
Okay,
Does Mara have dark vision?
No, she's a human.
Filthy mudbloods.
I know, it's disgusting.
Got 2 humans in a group. I hope Matt doesn't show up. We'll have 3 of them. Got an infestation.
We're known as the humans.
What? You want infestation? I have infestation.
Oh, not that guy.
The spell, or just you, Kurt, are infested?
Both.
Okay.
No comment.
There you go. Mara now has a token set up. When I put your sheet across, you'll have it as well. It means you got a square token, but fuck it. I don't care that much. Okay, so yeah. You guys wander in, and you're met by Chef Tommy. Well, you're not met by him. He stood behind the bar. He's like, you. I don't know any of your names. Whatever. Come here. Have a seat.
All right.
Take your
Welcome
time.
to being
Really,
here.
I've got nothing better to do.
Is it this table here over by you?
Fuck me at the bar. Take a seat at bar.
All right. Jeez, calm down.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Right, just I assume this is a review. Bunch of human shields, yes?
I've never met any of these people in my life.
Oh.
Hey.
Well, good news for
Oh,
all of
hang
you.
on. Sorry, Macau. You were under Mara. I couldn't see it.
Yeah, you gotta
Glad
stop
to see you're
stacking
alive
them.
again.
I'm not that tiny, you know.
Last time I
6
saw
feet
you,
tall.
last time I saw you, you were literally a corpse. So I just assumed I was hallucinating from the PTSD. You know.
Well,
Okay, never mind. That seems fair.
Well, if you have short-term memory loss or whatever and the things and stuff, then why don't we quickly introduce ourselves before well, I have mission for you. You don't seem that strong, other than you Juiced, who don't seem strong at all. So I'll probably have you do the simpler thing. So introducing first, my name is Chef Tommy, and I am a professional chef. I cook. That's what chef means. Okay, now you, and he points at Juiced.
Name's Juiced. I'm a knight with the followers of Belmar Duke, and I'm just trying to pay my way around here.
What do you do?
Got
Do
a
you cast
glaive.
spells? Do you do things? Be more specific.
I have this glaive. I hit things with it. If they're 15 feet away, I throw my one-hand axe at them.
That's too specific.
That's what I do.
Next person. No. Too specific. You.
Hey, okay. Mikkel, little bit of a shaman. Are you drunk, by the way, Tommy?
No, but if you're offering, yes.
Then yes.
Then sure, I'll have a double.
I'm here for your basic shaman shit. You know, healing a bit, dealing some damage, making people crazy.
Cool. That was just the right amount of information. And you, a woman who I do not find at all attractive. Oh.
So before I'm going to do this, she goes into her bag and she pulls out little pamphlets. She passes one out to each of you, and they have a lovely red-headed woman on the front that's not her, and it says Sune on it. So my name is Mara Brightmeadow. I am a paladin of the Church of Sune and a member of the Order of the Red Rose. And I don't know if you've ever heard of our church, but I would like to give you all this reading material that you can just, read at your own time. And no rush, no commitment, just read it, peruse it at your own time, and I'm sure you'll find it most interesting.
I will definitely enjoy this picture later when I'm in my bed, reading maybe if I have time.
I'll be in my bunk.
I'll take it.
Yes.
Those scars look a little fresh. Were you just slashed?
Let's not talk about that. I'm not over it yet.
You sound a little out of breath as well. Are you currently sat on something?
Just a stool, I hope.
Okay.
Should I be worried?
Was that? What did you do, Macau, when she was sat on you?
Hey.
Yes, I do apologize about that. I didn't quite see you.
I'm 6 feet. How do you not see me? I'm pretty tall.
He's actually pretty wiry.
He's lying. He only has 2 feet. Ignore him, right? And finally, you with the beard and the hair and
Hi.
the cigar.
Name's Torkal Runeborn of the Bronzehammer clan out from past the mountains. Son of Gorin, also son of Barry, but that's a different matter.
Son of Barry?
You've got it, Thierry.
I know Barry. We used to go drinking together. He had
There's quite a few
goatee
Barrys back home.
and a mullet. A good man.
Maybe. Don't know if it's about the right guy, but I'm a runesmith, specialising in artillery. And I've, newly disposed and decided a portal, so I'm looking for a bit of work to keep me going.
Shoes puts his hand up.
Yes, you, the woman at the end.
There were 2 made-up words in that. What's a real?
Oh,
Yes, I've never heard this artillery word either.
well, it's a use of rune magic to propel things and objects very quickly towards other things. So this, for example,
He takes out a large kind of metal tube with like these little runes inscribed all the way along the edge and like the spiraling pattern.
this thing, if I put something inside here, and I trace out the runes, and it just goes, do, and fires out towards things.
This better not be some UA shit, Killian.
No, it's literally like crossbow.
Okay. This sounds like witchcraft. Things that are able to move without you throwing them physically.
It's a magic. Runecraft, just creating objects. I also use it to make other things. Like my armor here.
Hey, look, he's got this armor. It's a scale mail, but it's got like little dwarven runes kind of like on each individual scale. That when you look at it from far away, kind of make a larger version of that rune that's on each of them.
Okay, fine. And then finally, you over at the table, the one that's going to give them the quest. Oh, yes. Well, my name's Elizabeth, and I'm representing the insect people that live down the cliffside. We're having some issues with the giant and the cultists, and we need some adventurers to go and seize them and do what they can to stop them. I really have nothing more to say on the matter. Yeah.
Cultist, you see.
Mm-hmm.
Says side-eyeing the paladin, who's also seemed to be quite irreligious.
Yes, but I mean, there's a difference between cults and organized religion of honor. Who do these cultists follow?
Also, I'm not a paladin. I failed the basic test.
And I can understand why.
There's a giant that they call the gardener, and they follow him, but also they seem to be enemies of his. It's very confusing.
That sounds just confusing enough to be interesting.
That's not true. Don't come to my games expecting things to be interesting, you bastard.
Hey, Miguel, if we do meet the gardener again, by the way, I'm gonna need you to pretend to be a sexy kobold to distract him. We've seen his reading materials. Trust me, it'll work.
But do I want it to work?
I'm not going to ruin it by dragging people over to a map they haven't visited just so you can see some sexy kobolds.
Fine.
I probably have this in my picture thing on Roll20 somewhere. So it must be loads of tokens and fucking maps everywhere. Where is it? Giant foot. Oh, kitchen. I never used that kitchen. Oh god, I have so much shit loaded up on Roll20. Aha!
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. That's probably for the best. So there we go. That's the material that the giant was enjoying.
Goodness
Although
gracious me.
I did set up the map so that it was covering some of the worst parts.
Yeah, it was censored last time.
It was censored last time.
Well, this is going up on YouTube anyway.
Eventually, I've got such a backlog. Not just
This has escalated quickly.
No.
Hey, put your pants back on, Gord, and stop talking about your escalating quickly. So yes, I need some help with this. Let's take this to the map. Okay. So, this is where the party is at the moment, and this is the insect area, and this is the giants area.
We're still on the other map.
Fuck me,
I
then why am I
can't see
putting
it.
everything? She says the same thing. Parties here, insects here, giants here. This swamp is now mostly clear of the dragonflies.
Not as much death. Still do not enter.
Yeah, we're staying the hell away from there.
Yes,
Yeah.
the giant death sign does concern me a little bit, I must say.
I don't really have the greatest history with giants.
Well, this one is a very giant. He's bigger than gargantuan.
That's pretty big.
That is big.
The magic that they used that affected the insect people to turn them into more intelligent and a lot more civilized is the same magic that made him.
I can only imagine how big his beard comb is.
He's shaven.
Well,
Makes a pretty good rope from it then, I'd say. So
I
a
would
shaven
say
giant
so.
is one that doesn't deserve life.
do you think he
Turn his
giant
back.
scapes?
Oh, I hope not. Wouldn't want to be the one clearing out those sinks.
So, is there any further questions that you have for me?
I think we're good. You just want us to go down to these buglands and clear out some cultists?
Yes, and deal with the giant's new creations. Big, scary felines.
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 Lovely. Just cats?
Yes,
Lions? Or
just cats.
just... It shouldn't be too much of an issue.
These cats, do they walk on 2 legs or 4?
4 legs.
I see.
I
It's
did the
probably
same
right
cats I did the same cats we encountered before.
word. Roll a... Well, she wouldn't know, would she? She wasn't there. Roll a... I guess it would be an insight from just the description, and she'll describe it. They're quite big, and oh yeah, no, these are probably the same cats you fought before. Although she's also describing one that sounds bigger.
Oh god.
At least you're not going into a swamp.
I mean, how hard could some cats be?
And choose to like hold up his glaive. Teeth about this size. Rest of head proportionate to that. They're not like normal cats with giant heads. You know what I'm trying to say.
So you're trying to say that they're big and scary?
Yeah. That'll about do it.
Right.
Oh,
Last time they kept picking us up and carrying us off the desk and splitting us around the place. They were quite annoying because, you know, regular cats, but huge.
Off the desk?
maybe.
Yeah, we were fighting
could,
on his table on top of the kobold porn.
Alright.
Which he remembers
Maybe we
fondly.
could distract them with a giant ball of yarn. Maybe.
I'll see
Yeah,
what I
if we
got.
can get some of that giant hair, we could probably make one.
Clever.
It's all coming together now. That's how you must have teamed them.
This sounds almost like a plan. I like it.
Okay, this is filling me with confidence, and yes. So I'm trying to, because again this is very sort of like let's just quickly set up game. Oh, I have all the maps and tokens and things. I'm just making sure that I don't have random shit left everywhere, which apparently is a lot harder than it sounds. Cool, so I'm ready.
Well, that's what I was doing game the other day. You're fighting and they're like, there's the DM layer over it with like all the other encounters you had planned.
So, it's more the old tokens as well. As usually, if I'm going to run a game, I'll come in a few minutes early and make sure I've tidied up and do things like clear the turn order. Our turn order's clear, fantastic, and stuff like that. But I was like, there's messes. Right, so you guys have your instruction. Oh, yes, of course. There's the payment. I have given some of our royal jelly to Chef Tommy, and he's agreed to turn it into payment for all of you. So for completing the mission, you will each get 50 gold pieces.
Sounds good.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
seems reasonable.
Why is there Roscoe in there? Fuck off, Roscoe.
Boy!
Actually,
This-
Gareth was asking about playing.
Oh, he was, wasn't he?
Matt had told him no.
I wonder if he's still available. Let's act Gareth quick then. Well, if you guys want some backup.
But, I mean, Gareth's like one of the best people ever, so yeah.
He's like one of the best people ever. You mean he's like Adam?
Yeah, he's many Adam-like qualities.
Like a more refined ad.
He's yeah.
He's Adam without the racism or the sexism or the kobold porn.
That's probably why he's such a great guy.
He's such a great guy, Adam. Because of his kobold
No,
porn.
not Adam. No.
Or his apparent lack of kobold porn.
Hey,
We don't know.
So Gareth maybe
We got
join us.
Gareth. Hey.
That's fine. So yeah.
Oh,
we will-
he'll have his level 3 as well.
He will have his level 3 as well. That's good. Oh
No,
man, I could TPK like a true champion. Why roll 20
No,
arrow?
not
No, I
now.
need to import a character. Come on.
I can't deal with character death twice in 2 games. Please don't do that to me.
Your character didn't
God.
die in the last fucking game. He watched us
The
mine.
death is implied.
Actually, I'm quite glad Johnny died. I'm loving my new character. She's great.
Yeah.
She's very destructive.
She got tiggle bitties. Okay, Roll20 is just erroring for me. I can't get to my character import thing.
And it's making me create a wereborn map, which I've started with.
Hey, I like the fact that she decided not to just
brilliant.
kill them.
No, that's really good. I wasn't expecting you to fight because I was sending 2 wereborns against group level 3s with not many magical weapons. So you were meant to kind of talk him down, and you did, and now you're going to go further and try to supply them with the same suitable food sources, and I'm interested to see how that goes.
I mean, I do magical damage, and we had spellcasters and all that, and the robot does force damage, so we probably could have killed them reasonably easily, but it's more fun to do it this way.
Oh, don't want to.
Hey, Gareth, I'm just trying to fetch your character, who is called Rayanne, for those of you who
we're in the,
wanted to know.
We're
you're
in the Chef's Guild. That's his ultimate problem.
Man, Roll20 is fucking up a lot. Every time I try and join it, it's like, maybe.
I imagine it's being used a lot at the moment.
Just like my dick.
What?
Oh my god.
You say that.
I can't unhear that.
Raya Stormset? Oh, and you probably
Yeah.
want your fucking Echo as well, don't you?
That's not necessary. but-
Yay! Okay, that's fine then. Because
If you can,
seriously,
Dragon.
everything I'm trying to do on Roll20, other than running the game, it's just going up, error, error. Why don't I go on Twitter? I don't want to go on fucking Twitter, I want to go on Roll20. Good, right, there's this.
Oh god, no.
Sorry it's taking so long to get started, guys.
Yeah, fine.
This music is so chill.
Yeah.
By the way, you've been told, Gareth, that you're going to go into the Buglands and fight some cultists, and also there are some giant cats that need taken care of. They are giant, deadly, deadly cats that Roscoe has fought before, but not Rayanne.
Okay.
If you remember
Fuck.
the giant cats, you turned into a spider.
Yes, I recall the giant cats. I was suddenly much less happy about having a level 3 character in here.
Yeah.
I remember what they did to the elephant.
Yeah.
They caged the elephant. Right,
Or
so...
on a star.
I think it's the one time we've actually used a Revivify in this setting, as far as I know.
The name on the token is Gareth Second.
Oh.
I'll change that. No, it's fine,
That
it's
should
fine.
not be.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Does she have dark vision, or is she human?
She is human.
Yes,
God,
all
so many
humans.
Humans, man!
Kurt, if Matt becomes available, you're leaving so that we can drag in his human. Nothing personal. You know?
It's fine. It's fine. I get it.
Actually, we've got time. Quickly roll up a new character, Kurt. They have to be human.
Yeah, sure.
Do I have to go as well? I'm a dwarf.
Yeah, yeah. Let's do it. Let's make all human.
I was close to being a human. It would have worked probably better stat-wise.
I'm an Asmar. Do I have to go or?
Let's just say
You're just disappointing.
let's just say Mikhail's reincarnated as a human. It's fine.
He
I
just
will
puts on
change
his,
it.
Tiny human.
puts on his human skin.
Yes.
Which character? Wait, so I've got Talk Murum. Oh, it's just fucking Rhythm in there. I'm like, I've got somebody missing. Who have I got missing? Rhythm. What's your character name? Rhythm. Fucking Rhythm. Right. So yeah, you guys get told where you're heading. I'll drag you back over to this map, and I need some roles from people. Sorry that you missed all the RP, Gareth. People introduce their characters. Actually, fuck it. As you run into the Chef's Guild, do you scream, "I need a job," or what does Rayanne do, and how does she introduce herself and tag along? She would have heard you getting 50 gold for this.
You need something. Do I get to bash something's brains in? Well?
not in here, but you can go and bash something's brains in elsewhere.
Good, sign me up.
Fantastic.
Giant cats. Oh,
And
have
what
another
what do you
glass up front.
Hmm?
Well, I think I just told you. I bash
Yeah, but
things.
do you do it religiously? Do you do it angrily? Do
Is
you
it a hobby?
do you do it skillfully?
Well, this great sword here ain't just for decoration.
Hmm.
I agree. It's
Well,
quite an ugly
other than
greatsword.
It could be nicer.
I could do a
That's a
better one.
Hmm.
What
Okay.
does it mean, Tommy?
Seeing as you are fairly weak peoples, except for juiced, and some of you are prone to being killed a lot, I will cook up a couple of the chef specials. Now, does that show to players, or do I have to? Does that pop
Yes.
up?
Yeah,
No, I can see that.
got that.
So I will
Very raw eeling pie.
provide you with one eeling pie. It's made from fresh eels and nothing else. Even the crust is eels. But this is good and helps heal you. And also, we have some leftover from that giant thumb that you brought in. So I will give you a one thumb in the gravy, which is technically actually a toe. And this can go to you as well.
Sounds delicious.
That's very generous of you, I think.
I mean, it's free of
Sounds
charge
yummy.
and it's food.
I mean, it's food in the loosest possible sense.
Well,
That looks like food to me.
does anybody want some deep fried haggis?
Yes.
Deep fried haggis.
Sure.
Oof.
That sounds great.
Yes.
It doesn't do
thank
anything
you.
magical, but it's free and it's food, and it went out of date several
It's
weeks ago.
deep
But
fried
here you go,
haggis.
free food.
It's fine.
Just don't
Well,
tell anybody
what
else
doesn't
that you
kill
got
you?
free food.
What?
Oh, hey, I never promised anything, okay? If it kills you, then please write a strongly worded letter to the management.
Already eaten.
Good.
So, the one thumb in the gravy should probably go to someone who'll be on the front line, but not me, because I'm the highest here, and that feels a bit disingenuous.
I'll
I
take
feel
it.
like the gods put me in the front line. Well, I go in the back line, and the back line turns into the front line somehow. Always.
They just put you in the target sides.
Ah,
Maybe you should just stay in the middle.
seems fair. Seems fair. Anyway, nothing-
Yeah, I think the new lady will possibly be the one most immediately in need.
There are two new
But-
ladies.
I mean, it could be me. I mean, I'd like to hit things with this hammer, and I have the shield here, so there's a good chance it will be me.
Ladies,
Yeah,
please, if you're
let's rock,
going
paper,
to
scissors
fight...
for it then.
Ladies, if you're going to fight, there is a mud pit outside. I will look after your clothes for you while you go and settle this like reasonable adults.
You are such a pig.
Hmm.
I got plenty of those out back already.
What do you think the symbol's on the door?
I think the gravy one for Mara and Ryan can hold on to the eeling seems a good way to do it.
Makes sense to me.
Oh,
Let's
seeing
see how
as,
things go.
seeing as it is going to women, here you go. Here's a low-calorie eeling pie, and here's a low-calorie thumb in the gravy. Want to watch those figures?
So, where's the rest of it?
This is all here. It's just healthier for you, and also promotes growth in certain areas. And smells faintly of rohypnol. Ignore that.
Does it?
I wouldn't know.
Did you come to this plane of existence purely because there's no health and safety standards?
I came here as a health and safety standards officer. I wrote the health and safety standards. They're incredibly lax.
Alright, I
Well,
can't
doesn't
debate this
really
haggis now.
matter. Children.
So let's get. I want
The
some
best.
rolls
Yeah,
from
decent.
some weaker members. So Mara, can you roll me 1d40?
I am not Mara.
You are not Mara?
I have rolled.
Thank you.
has
Ryan,
rolled.
can you roll me 1d20?
There we go.
And Talk, can you roll me 1d10?
Ta!
Yeah, you're all good. So you guys leave. Why not? I'll show off a map or two. Where's the cliff edge? Boop, boop, boop. Right. So. Boop boop boop. Why are all my maps in different orders? This is really annoying and weird. Right. There's that, and then there's that. You know what? Let's put that
And
there.
arousing.
It's weird, confusing, and arousing. So, and there's already tokens on this map. Do you guys leave and you move over to this map? Boop. Which, Juiced, you weren't on my first contract, were you? My first game. What's the contract?
Very first one with the guy coming up the side, I was.
You was, yeah. So,
I was.
Juiced will regale you with the story, and I think I still have the thing on the map player.
Well, we were all getting ready to climb down, to go to the edge and climb down and check out the new world when
The map used to look
some of
like
those
this.
some of those jerk cultists actually showed up. They released undead, horrible monsters on us. We fought them off, and then a giant hand grabbed their last creature and pulled it down in the distance.
Giant hand looking like that. Broom.
It's,
That sounds disturbing.
Gives
it's
you
a
a
real
rough
neat place.
gives you a rough idea of the size of the giant as well. That's his hand.
It's a real neat place down there. Just pretend you're, let's say, 1/50th of your actual current size, and you'll start to get the idea of how things work down there.
Make some armor out of that bloody toenail of
So you're saying we shouldn't go down there?
Oh, it's a terrible, terrible idea, but they won't pay us if we don't.
Well then,
Sounds like a
suppose
challenge.
so.
I'll let you go first then.
Well, there's
And
a train.
this is the most important point for your survival, by the way, and I will enforce this rule religiously. No swamps. We stay away from any swamps. Trust me, then we all come out alive.
Fair. Yep.
That
The dwarf,
sounds reasonable
I'm
to me.
very much in agreement.
Oh,
So you guys get in
So are we
the little train.
going down?
It's a train attached, well, like a cart attached to the chain, and you have to manually sort of crunch it to work the gears to get you guys down. But it's it's not the worst state of affairs. And eventually you get to the bottom, and it looks like this. And you see very old footprints, a lot of very old blood as well, and just generally a lot of shite. Lots of insect parts and parts of adventurers.
Is that bit of a dog over there?
This
Someone
place
fighting some
is
hounds here.
very unsettling and not at all beautiful.
well, that is bloody disgusting.
That is.
Yeah, I remember being confused at first because I thought that was a bloody paw print.
Oh, can you?
I assume this blood is not fresh.
It's very-
No, that's been there a long time.
Actually, there's probably also some fresh blood there as well. But there's so much blood around it's kind of confusing.
Blood upon blood.
So where are we off to? Which direction?
Vaguely
Just you
southeast,
seem to know the
anyway.
way.
Right. Want to avoid the swamp? Southeast's the way to go.
We'll rock towards the east.
Well, let's get going then.
After you, my friend.
So let's see. There's
Well
5
done,
of
Mr.
you.
Bossy Pants.
Which player was about a 5? Ooh.
What time of day is it? What weather's it?
Say that again?
It's
What time of day is it? What's the weather like?
Oh, right.
you're beneath the whole drop off is just like a thick layer of cloud that always seems to be hanging there, or like a mist sort of thing, and you have to move through that in order to get down to where you currently are. The weather, it's overcast really. It's not rainy or anything. The sun's out, but you can only see it faintly behind these clouds. It's fairly warm, quite humid.
Okay.
That definitely sounds like a temperature for some bugs.
Yep. It sounds like a aquarium terrarium thing, you know.
That's an
So-
interesting perspective.
Bit of difference between those two things, but alright.
I assume we're going this way?
Cool. I'm just setting up in the other room, as it were.
That's cool. We're going to slowly walk towards this edge of the map.
I literally can't see what you're doing. Okay, so
Hey, personal space.
right.
Just, I think it's more that way, or is it more to the south?
You guys
I don't know, I'm just marveling at the way I respond to the.
move on to this area, which appears to have a lot of. Well, you walk for a while, and there's a lot of grasslands and hills and things. And just you getting closer to the area that you recognise as the burrows, basically the entrance to the bug's homeland, as it were. The one that Eric shouted hello down, and then all the bugs popped up and tore Zolk to pieces, which was hilarious.
Everything tears Zolk to pieces.
Yeah. And as you get to around here, you feel a rumbling in the ground. Can I get a perception check from people, please?
Everyone
that's
just...
gonna go well.
Or a passive. Let me know what your passive is.
8.
10.
Passive is 8.
Passive's
Yes.
12.
I think that makes you legally blind.
Oh no, that's not true anymore. My passive is 9.
Oh, great. Is anybody got a passive
wise
over
folk.
13?
I've got 14,
No,
but I
would
rolled
love
shit.
to roll for you. But
Okay.
I got active of 13.
So Juiced, you're walking along, you feel this bit of a rumble under the ground, and you're like, oh, there's a bit of a rumble under the ground, and everybody else around you goes, is there? And then you sort of look up and go, are those birds circling overhead? And everyone goes, what? And I can't get people to roll initiative.
Beautiful, Macau. Thank you.
A true gift.
It's okay, we're not in danger.
Why is everyone preparing for battle?
There's no danger.
Wait, are we?
Huh?
Why does everyone look like they just flipped to combat mode?
This isn't technically a surprise round, but whatever. A bunch of birds are going to swoop into view.
Birds.
You see,
where?
Oh dear.
Juiced. You see these. Everybody else, you see nothing.
Fuck.
And
Wait.
no, there's
That DC
going to be a lot more of them.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, let me just check because I rolled for what CR and how many. Yeah, no, CR's correct. Cool. And then doop, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they are nicely spread out, flying in formation. They seem to have chosen you as their meal. Rayanne, as Juice points this out to you, you do notice it and you look up.
Well, that's gonna be fun. Yeah, I guess I will take a step forward and take the dodge action.
Juiced.
I will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm also going to take the dodge action.
Took out.
glaive, or I take my glaive out.
Okay.
Make that
Okay.
clear.
Stays where he is, but reaches onto his back and pulls out just a long kind of metal ruined tube.
Oh, well, looks like we're getting started.
Starts
How high up
spiking
are
up
they?
his bong. Oh, that's a good point. They're probably only about 24 up.
Okay, so that'd be within 80-foot range then.
Oh yeah, easily, yeah.
Cool. Alright, let's go take a shot at the one closest to Juiced. Choof! 13 for 10.
Yeah, no, it hits. Which I just realised these aren't properly on spaces. 1 second, sorry. All the enemies start moving closer to Juiced. This one here, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep, that hits and does 10 damage. Please don't all HP drop. Yay! They're not linked for the HP. Anything else you wish to do?
Take a step back.
Okay. The next turn, Juiced. The ground that you felt rumbling next to you, this creature appears. Rah.
Oh, fuck.
If it's does it count as entering my range when
It
it
does.
appears, or then I would like to use my reaction to swing my glaive.
You can.
Nice.
16 for 8.
That misses.
Ah.
Sorry.
Uh-oh.
He will then.
And you get mauled to death.
He then takes a step forward and is going to bite you. Kanam. A miss, I think, with a 9.
Look at that damage.
Enemy in danger.
Next up,
That would have killed me.
None of that damage was even green.
Well, so if I can stay away from that thing.
So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you, and there are 8 vultures. So I'm going to roll 8d5. Oh, so
Oh.
who's number 2? Oh, Kurt. They have no interest
Wow.
in you, and Rayanne.
Understandably.
Rayanne, they have
think
no
you're
interest
already
in you either. So 2 are
Oh,
going to go
God,
after
fucking love
Talk,
me.
and 3 are going to go after Mara, 3 are going to go after Juiced. So, let's do the Talk ones first. So these 2.
Hey, Kevin, you're rolling up a new character, I guess, right?
It's gonna be a wizard. He stays far away.
It doesn't help.
Those will fly to there. So these will now be at ground level because they're flying in. I'm just gonna land in there. Someone's gonna fly over there. Oh, guys, you're not making it easy for these guys to squeeze in. Oh no, wait, you are. You're all nice and spaced out. Okay, so good game all. Wait a second, I'll move your guys' tokens to the top to make it easier to see.
Hey, we made it to like one battle map. It's
Yeah.
an improvement.
Something.
I don't even think I rolled that well on the random encounter thing. Actually, no. I rolled 2d3 and I got a 3 and a 1, so that was average. Plus the modifier. Okay, so Talk. Against you first. It's gonna. Actually, I should look. Do they have multi-attack? It says here they have beak and talons, but can they do both?
They're giant vultures, right?
They are giant vultures, so not only can they do both, but they have pack tactics.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
so Talk.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
21 for 4.
Yeah, that hits. Thankfully, not too damaging.
14.
Misses.
23 for 9.
Ooh. Yeah. That
And
hits.
15.
Misses.
Cool. Mara.
Health, but I'm still standing.
Against you. Beak. 22 for 9.
Yeah, I do have this, so takes 3 off it.
Oh yeah, no, that's
That's
fine.
good.
It's a good thing to have. Sorry, I should have put that before that attack. Second attack. 12 misses.
Nope.
21 for 5. Reduced to 2.
Yep, that hits.
22 for 9.
Jesus.
And then last 2. 21 for 1 damage. And 18 for 1 damage. I think 18 hits you.
18 does just hit.
And is that your last hit point gone?
No, I messed that up there. I messed up that calculation.
Oh, you accidentally set your hit points on. Oh, good luck
I
going
said it
through
to
and
one instead of
recalculating
minus
it.
one.
Do you want me to give
But-
you a summation? So that's...
Yeah, so let's...
Right, so you got 6. This is already with the -3 reduction. So 6,
Yep.
2, 9, 1, and 1.
1 and 1. Okay.
1 and 1.
So we're on 11.
Fun times.
Cool.
I would like to make a sentinel attack against the one at the top.
Yes.
As it attacked something, it was within 5 feet of me and attacked an ally.
Yes. That hits
Ooh,
and does
nice.
12 damage. So you're not a human,
Okay.
you're a variant human.
Yes.
I think all humans are variant humans.
There is no base human.
Nobody plays a base human. There is a base human? Really?
There's variant
Actually,
humans and dragon marked
They did a
humans.
survey and found that the base human was the most played race.
Really? Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
That is
Because of
surprising.
People who didn't know about the variant human.
Did the guy who made the base human make that survey?
Probably.
The guy that did was a base human. I myself am a variant human.
Is including all the characters people have just randomly made and never used.
Okay, so Juiced against you with advantage. You ready, boy?
Straight rolls because I'm dodging as well.
Oh, straight roll, sorry. Okay, so beak. And that one. It's fine though. Talons. Beak. 21 for 7.
Is that it?
Talons. 22 for 8.
Oops.
And then beak. Talons. 19 for 11. I think 19 hits you.
Yep.
As you
Okay,
sit there
that
wiggling,
could've been a lot worse.
trying to dodge it out of the way, they're just pounding on you relentlessly. Yeah, I suppose. Actually, the 2 attacks, I think you managed to dodge. No, actually no. You dodged a bit of damage. Okay, that's all of their turns, and they lack the movement speed to fly further away. Mara.
So I'm going to swing my big old hammer at this bad boy here that Rhiannon hit before.
He's looking bloodied. Well, he's looking a lot more bloodied as you crunch through him and he collapses to the floor. Just a mess of feathers and bones. These vultures really don't have a lot of meat on them. I'm sorry, Macau.
Yeah.
Anything else you wish to do?
No, nothing just now. I will stay here and be staunch.
Cool, Macau. As you hit it,
I
it
will,
flies out of the way over there.
No.
Unless you wanted to eat it, Macau, you can use your reaction to quickly munch it as it flies past.
Later. I will shocking grasp the one next to me.
Okay.
Oh, already getting used to it.
Shocking! Not that much use. That misses,
shocking.
I'm afraid. They have incredibly low AC, but not that low.
Okay.
Does that
And
sound
I'll
correctly?
use a warlock spell slot to
What's
cast
your
a...
spell casting modifier?
Is it? It's +7. That cannot be correct.
Oh yeah,
It's
there
not
should be another
+7.
4 in that.
Yeah. You must have an ability modifier of some sort, otherwise you wouldn't be able to multi-class into it.
No.
Yeah. So that'd be an 11.
11 would hit. Let's just
Hey!
check. You need to reset that up so it's doing it properly.
Yeah.
It
Yes,
doesn't
yes.
increase the damage, but it does increase your chance of hitting.
Yeah, no, I know. It's. I think it's.
Yeah. So 11 hits and does 10 damage to it, and it no longer has a reaction.
Okay, good. So I move away.
Much safer.
Move away. And I will use a warlock spell slot to cast a healing, an eldritch words on Mara. So like that.
Lovely.
Cool.
Mara suddenly feels a little more ready for this.
Oh, that's it. Should
It's adding wisdom. You should probably get an extra 4 on top of that. Sorry, 18?
No, it's adding charisma.
You rolled a 3 and a 4, and you need to add another 4 to it. So you get 11 hit points back in total, Mara. I feel like just your sheet has no idea what you're trying to do. What you're trying to do, Kurt. Are you a cleric? No, I'm a sorcerer. Ah, a cleric. No, Rayanne.
I'm also a bit confused. Okay, she will take a step over here and she will manifest her echo. I'll just quickly.
Do you want me to drag in your echo for you?
No, it's fine. I'll just use a spiritual weapon for it.
Cool.
And she'll command it to move over here.
What does it do?
I'll just gonna ping it. It's a wall of text, unfortunately.
What does it do as a short summation?
It's a thing I can attack from, and it can be attacked. It is an object. It occupies its space.
Okay.
Is this the one from the Wild Mount?
Yep.
New Echo Fighter.
Yeah.
Echo Knight.
And she will attack this thing.
Okay.
With her great sword.
It's a pretty good sword. 12 hits and does 10 damage.
Nice.
And she will expend a use of Unleash Incarnation to attack from the Echo Knight space as well against the Hound.
That critically misses, and it's fine though. It doesn't fuck up too badly.
And then she will action surge and do it again.
Cool. That hits, killing this thing. Boop.
And she'll use another Unleash Incarnation against the Hound. 17
hit
hit?
The Hound, yep, for 9 damage. Just
okay.
hits.
That's her done.
Cool. Juiced.
Cool.
My gut instinct was to take. Yeah, it was to start taking birds out, but now the Hound is hurt, so. Yeah, I'm gonna swing my glaive at the Hound. Fuck it.
Go for it. That hits.
Ooh, nice.
For 15.
And I'm gonna make that a tripping attack.
Okay. It falls prone.
Oh.
Beautiful. I'm going to attack again.
Do it.
25 hits
Nice.
for 15.
Right, I'm going to action surge.
Wait, I think I forgot to take off the additional 6 damage. Whatever. I've taken off another 6. Yep.
Swing again.
That hits for 11.
And again.
That misses. Oh no, it's prone.
22.
That hits. Yep.
And then bonus action, I'm going to... Yeah, screw it. I'm going to attack with the polearm half.
Gonna whap it.
27 hits for another 7. He's looking rough, but he's still alive.
And I'm going to make this one a scaring attack on the off chance that it can be scared.
I think it can. Let me have a look at the sheet. Yeah, no, he can be scared.
He is scared.
He is scared, and he takes another 2 damage. Anything else you wish to do?
Nope, that'll do it for me.
Talk.
Right. As action, Torque is gonna reach into his pouch, pulls out some strange, like glittering dust, which he pours over this, almost like a stone that's on his arm. And as he does, it glows up with red energy as he activates his Eldritch Cannon. And then as a bonus action, it's in flamethrower formation, and he's going to torch this vulture next to him that's being zapped.
Okay.
So 13 foot is
It does 3
it takes
damage.
3 fire.
It sees the cannon appear, it looks at it shocked, and then sort of flaps its wings vigorously, and as the flames come out, only a few of them sort of scorch a few feathers.
Oh. Well, I was hoping that would do a bit more.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Cool.
At least it was loud.
The Colt Hound stands up, and is going to, with disadvantage, attempt to bite you, Juiced. 16? Just misses.
That misses.
Yep. And then the giant vultures. So against you, Talk.
Yeah.
Because you're the only target in range.
16.
So,
Oh wait, that's less one.
15 for 6.
15 misses.
18.
18 would just hit, but I'm going to do
Cool. And then
the runes on his armor flash up and just kind of shrug off the blow.
Cool. And the other one, 22 for 8.
Yeah, that hits.
And then with his talons, natural 20 for good night.
Ooh, yeah, I'm out.
Christ.
The rest of you see these two vultures licking their lips and getting ready to chow down on your fallen compatriot. The one below Mara.
The front line.
One below Mara and Rayan he has 2 attacks. Fuck it, he's going to decide. He's going to attack Mara with his beak and then Rayan with his talons. So Mara, 12 misses.
I make a sensible attack against it and miss.
Critically, but it's fine. And then it will talons against you. 15.
Just misses.
Cool. And then Juiced. Oh, poor Juiced. Surrounded by birds and not dodging. You ready?
Ready.
So, natural 20 for 11. Oh, Talk. Were you
Okay.
remembering to reduce? Was it Talk that had the heavy armor master, or was it Mara?
That was Mara.
It's Mara.
Mara. Okay.
I'm wearing medium armor.
Are you straight up dead?
No. Being a drama
Ah.
queen. So second attack Juiced. 16, I think, misses.
Miss.
18.
Yeah.
14. Last 2. 16. They're getting worse and worse. Oh, a 23 for 11.
I'm still up.
And seeing as you are a feisty, hard-to-hit target, they might actually move away. Nah, fuck it, because even if you don't go down, they can eat the dog. Mara!
Lovely. So I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on this bad boy here. And I am going to smack it with my hammer.
That hits, doing 10 damage.
Lovely. Actually, this is not going so well, so fuck it. Let's smite this bad boy.
I think your Hunter's Mark is adding charisma as well. Right?
Oh, Hunter's Mark shouldn't be
do.
adding charisma, should it? It's just 1d6.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
It would've
I just
changed
pulled
when
this
you-
in from the journal. I didn't actually check it.
Yeah, it says whenever you change the name of a spell, it automatically adds your mod to it, which is really annoying.
Yeah.
So, as you
Yeah.
cast your Divine Smite, you see that this creature's its eyes flare up with a demonic look about it, and it deflects 3 of the damage from your Divine Smite. Your charisma has no effect here. But it does take an extra 8 damage. And it's looking rough.
Lovely.
Anything else you wish to do?
No.
Macau.
Oh boy,
Oh boy.
this is fun times. Yes. Good times. He will thorn shot this one, the one right to Torkal.
Okay, to the right of it, right. 11 hits for 9 damage. That's just enough to kill it.
What?
Hey.
Okay, good. And then bonus
Don't sound
action.
too shocked. What?
I'm really shocked. Bonus action, use another Warlock spell slot to cast another Eldritch Word, this time on Torque. So
Do Warlocks
It
get
should
2
be
spell
set up.
slots, or do they just get 1? Oh, you used a sorcerer slot before, didn't you?
no, I used the Warlock. I get 2 spell slots.
Oh, I can't remember Warlock.
There's 2 from level 3.
It's set up
Nice.
right now. Yay, you regain 9 hit points.
Oh, thank you.
The vulture below him
Sounds
looks
really-
pissed off at you.
Oh boy.
You can move if you wish to. Rayanne?
Yeah.
She'll take a swipe at the vulture next to her.
Okay. That
11
just
to 12.
hits and kills it.
Boom.
She'll
It's the power of
head
redheads.
over there. And I think that's her turn.
Juiced.
Right, bonus action, second wind. Plus 11. As much as these creatures suck, this dog can probably instantly kill most of the party, so I gotta keep on it.
He's looking
So, glaive attack,
misses.
13. Glaive attack,
That hits.
Oh,
and, he goes down like a sack of spuds.
Boom.
Nice.
Nice.
You swing at him with the glaive, and his bottom jaw comes flying off into the distance, and he bleeds out, vomits a load of blood at your feet, and his eyes go dim.
I got the dog! And,
Good.
yeah, that's it for me.
Talk.
That's all I can do.
Talk.
Gil?
Talk, boy. Talk.
Right. I'm not used to being called that yet. I gotta stand up and. Alright, let's. Alright, he's gonna kind of slap his arm with a flamethrower. Come on, come on! Hold it out and try to blast this vulture. That's a better one.
That is a better one. Oh, and he is a very undexterous vulture. Unlike the last one, he didn't see you deploy your turret, and he was just like, "What the fuck's going on? Oh shit!"
And kind of. Then with the main action, I'm going to Shocking Grasp. Let's reach out and he's just going to use his. He's still holding onto his like little rune rifle thing. He's going to reach out and just kind of poke him with it as lightning. Goes along it, but he completely misses because he's still kind of punch drunk.
But you have added your modifier to that, so you don't get to suddenly do damage. Okay, into your turn.
I'm going to move around to here with my half speed, and that's it.
Okay. Giant Vulture's turn, so the one against you, Talk. Seeing as you're... you were his meal a second ago, and then all of a sudden you got up again, which is just rude. So without advantage...
you didn't.
21 for 5.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, and a 10 misses you.
Misses, yeah, I am on 4. Right.
The ones on Juiced are gonna... So I'll start with the one at the bottom.
This is a small one as well, Adam. The thing he has on his arm, the turret, is also a creature. I don't think they'd ever intentionally aim at it, but it can be damaged.
Okay.
Yeah, the same's true of the Echo.
Yeah, they're after food. I don't think they look particularly tasty.
Yeah.
I mean, they were fussy enough to sort of look at Macau and be like, "No, I don't want to eat that," and look at Ray and go, "No." Juiced, on the other hand,
food.
So Juiced,
Tasty boy.
the one at the bottom's going to attack you first because the one at the top's still undecided whether it's going to attack you or Ray. So a 21 for 6,
Yep.
17 for 6.
Yeah, just.
And the one to the right of you, to the left of you even, 18 for 6.
Yep.
23 for 14.
And I'm down.
Ooh.
And the final one at the top, I'm going to roll a D something. I'm going to roll a D3 to decide what it does. That's not a D3, Adam, that's just a 3. I rolled a number 3. It's like, oh great, a 3. Oh, it is a 3. Fantastic. Ray, this is going to provoke an attack of opportunity because this giant vulture is going to grab Juiced and fly off with him.
Oh.
Okay, I shall attack him.
9
And miss.
misses. He has a flight speed of 60 feet, so he's going to fly 30 feet here and 30 feet up into the air.
Can you move a full speed carrying Juiced?
Yeah, he's a large creature.
Are you sure it's not difficult terrain when it's because he's moving through that creature's space?
He eats juiced with
Just
one
ask him
fell
for a
swoop.
giant steak.
He
So-
passive aggressively eats juice.
How you like me now, father? Actually, I'll put a little 3 on that to show that he's 30. Father! Okay, next up. Oh, actually, and I suppose these vultures will be able to move, so they'll move into these spaces here. Mara!
Christ. I'm not really that able to help him. There's a bit disadvantage. Right, okay, I tell you, no.
I tell you what,
Oh, man.
fuck you!
How fucked up does that vulture look that's flying away with him?
He's got quite a bit of damage to one of his wings, but the other one's looking okay.
Well,
That's
he
not
needs
gonna-
2 wings to fly, so I guess.
I didn't say he's lost a wing, I said he's got some damage to it. He's
Right.
flying with one wing.
Okay, fuck it, we'll give it a go, right. So let's, I'm going to bonus action, move Hunter's Mark onto this bad boy.
Okay.
I'm going to drop my hammer, pull out a javelin, and throw it at the vulture.
With mega disadvantage.
The disadvantage,
Oh,
yeah.
20 hits
Nice.
And
shot.
then Hunter's Mark.
for 11 damage.
Oh,
Nice.
The one wing that he does have, because the other one fell off, is it's barely got a feather attached to it. He's looking rough as fuck.
okay, that's good. That's good.
I'm just thinking, nah, fuck it, that's it. I'm done.
I'm done thinking. Fuck you guys.
Thinking is hard.
Macau.
Macau will step this way a bit. Before he lets Juice drop for 30 feet and let him die, he'll first do a little bit of Eldritch Words again, this time Sorcerer slot. Come
wait.
on!
All die.
Yeah, that's fine. There's also insurance that if I miss,
What, miss with a healing word?
at least I guess at least you're up.
Yep.
Thank you.
And then Thorn Shot against that vulture.
9 misses.
Okay, well, just you're gonna have to do it yourself.
Ryan.
How do I get out of here?
Has either of the vultures next to her been injured?
No.
Okay, well, she'll slap one in front of her then. First, she'll have her Echo move over. That's no action. Then she'll slap one up top.
That's
With
no
a great
action.
sword.
That hits
Yeah,
for
it's
12.
And I think that's probably it.
Cool. Juiced, the airborne.
I'm gonna gamble that I dropped my glaive when I was dead and hardly carried it with me. So
You have other weapons on
I'm
you.
gonna pull out my hand axe.
This thing looks like you could just
Yeah.
slap him to death. He is very weak.
Do it.
All right, I pull out my hand axe and I attempt to gouge.
Okay.
Throw it at him.
Yep, that hits and he dies.
Uh-oh.
Do you want to know how much damage? You look down, and then you look up, you hold up a little sign that says yikes, and then you fall 30 feet to the floor. Which is... whatever, you're unconscious. It's what, it's like 66?
3d6?
3d6.
3d6. Oh, so you might be alive.
It's
Let's
like-
have a look.
Yeah. 1d6 for 10.
10 damage.
No.
You are
No.
unconscious.
But alive.
Yep.
For now.
Nice job, folks.
Yeah.
Talk.
Right, I'm gonna try to go KFV all over this guy again. Wow. I forgot this involves me rolling dice.
He
That's
puts
a hot one.
he puts a finger in the end of the barrel and he just You think to yourself, birds don't have fingers. How did he do that?
Oh man! All right, and screw this. I'm just gonna reach and take out a dagger and just try and shank it. It's probably better than using a shocking grasp at this point.
Possibly. I don't think it is.
Stab.
But you do you, buddy. That hits for 5. He's still up.
Would you just go
Fucking
down?
boards again.
Is that the end of your turn, talk?
Yeah, that's me.
Cool. The one next to you, talk, is gonna bite and scritch at you. Ah, he's missed.
Hey! I stay alive.
These ones here, I'm gonna roll a D4 to see which target they think looks the juiciest. 4 being juiced because he is down on the floor and looking juicy.
Don't you
No,
fucking know?
Well, to be honest, you're probably not looking that juicy because, let's face it, you're a lizard. So I'm gonna roll a D3 instead. So 1 is Mara, 2 is Ray, 3 is juiced. Oh, look at that! I rolled 1 D3 instead of 2. Cool. So one's gonna go for Mara, one's gonna go for Ray. So Mara, you first.
Yeah.
With advantage because pack tactics. 20 for 7,
That hits.
and that
I
misses.
will make a great sword attack
So
against
4.
it.
Okay. That hits and kills him. Boop.
Nice.
Lovely.
Which means the one against you, Ray, does not have advantage. So 16 and
16 just hits.
And actually, that one's gonna fly away over to here to get juiced later. Nom. So Mara, you get an attack of opportunity, and Ray, does your thing get? It probably doesn't. You said it's a
No.
creature. No. Mara, do you want to
Yeah,
attack?
it's
Well,
an
I don't
object.
actually have a weapon
It's
in my
not
hand
object.
right now, so I can maybe punch it for 1 damage.
You do that if you want.
Let's just roll the what the fuck.
Roll your strength. check.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Boom.
Yeah, that's a saving
Right.
throw. But still, yeah, you hit him and you do 3 damage because that's your strength modifier. And whatever, it's
Boom.
my game, I do whatever I want. Mara, it is your turn.
Right, let me figure this out. Could I reach him if I took that route and dashed?
Why would you have to take that route? Oh, you want to hit Macau on the way past?
Yeah, exactly. And I need to remind him who's boss.
As you wander past Macau, you're a cunt, mate. Yeah, you
Macau will never heal you again. Sorry for healing. Jeez. I thought I was helping.
It's an odd route to take, but yeah, you can take that route.
Could I make it to here, yeah?
Yeah,
Would
yeah.
you?
Oh, wait,
Right,
what's
so
your
I'm going to
movement
pick
speed?
up my 30.
Oh, yeah, you can make it.
I'll be dashing. So I'll pick up my Warhammer and then dash over to here.
Okay.
And
As you go past
as
Macau,
a bonus-
you slap him as a free action.
and I would like to bonus action change Hunter's Mark to this guy. And then that's me.
Okay.
Nice.
I will market him with that one. Macau.
Okay.
You could have taken an attack of opportunity against Mara if you wanted.
Yeah, take that back. Yes. No. This one looks fucked, right?
No, it looks like Mara slapped it earlier and now she's running after it again.
Okay. This one is also fine, I guess.
No, that one looks like it's taken a lot of fire damage.
I forgot something last round.
It's
I'm
hit a
stupid.
lot.
I'm level 5. Okay. So
That
one,
one's only
that's-
taken a little bit of damage. Stop asking.
Yeah, I know.
Kurt. And this one over here is taking a
I
lot
am
more
not
damage.
asking you.
This thing
I'm
here is
about to
dead.
I mean,
Fuck
he
you.
knows he shouldn't have been out at the pub all night with his mates now because he's been hooked. So
What do you want to do, Kurt?
attacking the right one. 2 Eldritch Blasts. First one.
Yeah, that hits for 10.
Nice.
Second one.
hits for
Oh,
5.
come on.
He's looking rough.
That's it.
You could have killed him if you'd done better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the-
Ray.
I'm alive thanks to him. He's doing great.
Rail run over here and use a bonus action to manifest.
Poor Torque. Everyone forgets he's over there still wrestling with a smoking vulture.
That's not a shotgun, it's just a bird.
Fine. Unless it's not.
Just a man with a ranged weapon off here fighting off these birds.
And she'll make a great sword attack through her echo. And miss.
That's a pretty bad great sword. Anything else?
Yeah. That's it.
Juiced, death save. Ooh.
Ooh, not good. Not
Talk.
good. If it attacks me, I'm fucked.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Goddamn humans always clustering together, leaving me to do...
The bird nods. No.
You understand me, don't you, Mr. Bird?
You look like you got it handled.
Does he stick his finger in the end of it again? It's a bit better damage. Oh, he does. But he takes a bit more damage this time, and he's looking rough. But he's still
Seriously?
God.
Come on.
up. It shrugs. Caw.
Dagger, stab.
Oh,
13
he
for
goes
4.
down.
Hey!
He shrugs. You just stick this dagger up into his ribs.
A
Doing a
single
very
tear
mediocre
rolls down
amount of
Torcal's face.
You had just
That's the only-
bonded over how much humans only care about themselves, and now you've killed your only friend.
You're the only one who understood me.
I turn around and just kind of stomp my way over towards him.
It's fine, it's not like I can also heal when I'm close to people.
Well, get over here then.
And now it's
Trying! Us dwarves are long-range runners, not sprinters.
with no advantage. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll 2d10. On a nat 1 on either of them, that attack is against Juiced. Neither attacks are against
Cool.
Juiced, they're both going against Mara.
I'll
So,
take it.
Beak. 17 for 4.
That misses.
Talons, 20 for 8.
That hits, so 5.
Cool. And that's the end of his turn. Mara. Things
I am going to take the safe option and use 10 of my lay on hands points on just,
Nice.
Thank you.
and then I'm just going to glare at the bird angrily and let it know that I'm upset with its shenanigans and that it needs to rein itself in.
It hangs its
And
head
then
in
that's me.
shame. Mikal. How do you want to do this?
Yeah. 2 torrent shots. Let's go. Oh fuck.
I mean,
Another
I
one.
may have spoken a bit too soon. Oh, here we go. How do you want to do
Hey.
this?
Oh, just want to have the spectral torrents fly through them, through him, and just rip him apart piece by piece. Oh, fucking hell! And then I will jump after it and fucking nom on it. It's fucking food, chicken.
You jump after
Tastes
and
like chicken.
fuck it.
I mean, I'm assuming you just jumped over my head there, and that's quite unsettling. A sight to see, just this giant jaw coming down.
Yeah, those leathers don't cover much in the nether regions.
No, nothing.
That's
Yep.
you guys out of combat. I think that's everything dead, right?
I mean, none of us are dead yet. I mean, you haven't obviously tried.
Except
Don't
for
tempt him. Don't tempt
everything
him.
else is fine.
Everything's
Don't
fine. This
do
is
it.
fine.
Remember, that's Mara talking, not Rayanne. Not you.
Not Macau. Macau said
Ow.
nothing. It's just
Oh, you're fine. Okay, I'm just gonna sit down a sec.
Oh, yep, only partially eaten. So, yeah. now you've gotten most of the experience.
These are Adam games.
Well,
But did you die?
I did not die. That's why they're Adam games. You keep me last, and then just like, he's singled out now.
You're fated to watch all of your friends die, while you yourself die
Yeah.
repeatedly.
I don't want to be that guy or anything, but I could really use a break.
I think the same. Do you know if there's any safe places in these mounds near us?
Well,
Folk.
the bug folk live in these mounds, but this. Oh wait, the cult hound. Did you say it came out of the ground?
It burrowed out of the ground.
Yeah, I'm not sure the bug tunnels are safe anymore.
That's not a good sign, is it?
It's not ideal.
do you know a good campsite?
Do I remember anywhere that might be reasonably safe?
You could wander into the swamps and see if Ovi's house has been repaired.
No, that's in the swamps.
You seem to have a thing against swamps, Juiced.
Listen,
Kind of myself.
listen. If they write the survivor's guide to this place, it will say "Don't go in the swamps."
Aye, that's probably true, but you seem a bit more vehement than usual.
Look,
You have
which
an
one
experience
of
there.
us has been down here and would know the place?
I trust you.
So when I'm telling you it's no swamps, trust me, it's coming from a place of full experience. Seasoned adventurer says don't go in the swamps.
You say that, but there's a bit of a quiver to your lip as you talk.
Don't go in the swamps.
All right.
I will shove that rune stick up your tiny dwarf arse.
He claps after every
No!
word. Don't
Bit
go
more
in the
racism,
swamps.
is it?
Well, I
Inscribe
want to
that
go
on the
to
side of your
anyway.
barrel with your runes.
Damn human-looking folk. Jeez. So much
I am-
prejudice going around.
I am a little worried about the bug folk, though. Part of me kind of wants to check the tunnels out and see if they're okay.
You could just sit on top of a big rock over there and take a rest for a while.
You do know as well that there are plenty of tunnels down there. You might be able to find a safe one. And up
I don't like
here,
the
you're
way
out
you
in the
said
open.
might.
You might be able to find a
Yeah.
safe one. I don't fucking know. Depends how well you roll on things. You know, I like to use
Maybe-
dice for stuff.
You could just take it. You could
Well,
just
if we
take
go in,
It's D&D. It uses dice. So,
camp in the doorway might be a good way.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look.
Cool.
these are
I
not
know.
defensible.
So,
I'd say I'll stay in the back, but that doesn't seem to work too well.
so
Then
you guys
I will
are...
light up a torch and follow him.
We're
guys
heading
are
down
ready?
into the tunnels.
Okay.
yeah.
How deep are you going? That's what she said.
Well, about 4.5 inches. I mean, I wish I could go more.
Whoa. Calm down, Hollywood.
Depends on the angle.
We'll head down till we either find a large open type cavern with plenty of space or something else interesting happens.
Sorry, I'm in double entendre mode. Okay. I'm just gonna keep trying to find a large cavern or until something interesting happens. You know what? I'm easy.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll me a survival check, somebody. With advantage, because I imagine people are gonna actually help out.
I got a +4.
You take it then.
Don't look at me.
Yeah, I think you're going to win with that one.
23.
Yep.
You find... Sorry, I'm dying. You find a
Sorry about that.
fairly, you know, it happens. You sound really apologetic. Oh, I'm so sorry you're dying, Adam. Yeah, you managed to find yourselves a nice secluded tunnel somewhere. It looks like it's been half dug, and then like there's a little bit of water trickling down. So you figure, they must have decided there's like a river or a lake above this or something. So they decided to stop tunneling. But it's been here for a while. It looks fairly old and whatnot, but it seems secure and like nobody'd want to visit here for, you know, their holiday. Does that make sense?
Thank God, no German tourists. That's the important thing.
You do see a
Yet there's
beach
still
towel.
a beach towel.
Still trying to make the same jokes as me. Duh. Cool. So I'll say you guys can do a short rest. Actually, can I get a D20 roll from somebody before they click their short rest button?
Sure.
Yeah, your short rest goes off fine.
Eh.
This music I picked from Rhythm is very quiet.
Ooh, good start. Fuck it. Let's go all out.
Oh, that'll do.
Back to full.
Oh, God. So, good job out there today, folks.
Ah. That was a little fight. Not too bad.
That was scary.
Hey, McCall, you kind of saved us back there. That your
Yeah.
newfound healing abilities come in quite useful.
Yeah, it's very nice that my God blessed me like this, because oh boy, if it wasn't infused with all this hunger, Jesus, it would be so bad.
Yeah. All right.
I must say, it's quite
Scratches up his armor to cover himself a bit more.
it's quite annoying wanting to eat everyone I see. I must say,
Wait, what? You never told us this.
huh? What?
I'm not
I'm
interested.
just going to move casually 10 foot away from him.
I said nothing.
Hey, what god is that again?
I don't really know his name, but that's fine.
You don't know his... What don't you know his name for? How do you worship him then?
It's just I keep tabs on his temple, make sure it's clean, all good.
Is he
Sure.
temple in town?
He gets some sacrifices. No, it's in the jungle, far away.
Oh, alright. So, what kind of sacrifices are we talking about?
Normally I have to put up some herbs and burn some incense, those kind of things.
Give up chicken for a
Innocent.
week. You know, the usual stuff.
Yeah, give up eating indeed. No, he doesn't require that a lot anymore since he has given me this hunger. But that's fine. Sometimes I have to put up a goat, human.
Well,
Sorry, what was that last
right.
one?
Like a human goat person.
Who moved away from Cal again?
Me,
I
Mara
imagine
did.
everybody.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You'll suddenly hear in your mind hunger.
Take a little step back.
No, it's in Mara's mind. That's it.
Yep. It's still not going to stop her brushing her hair though. She has like a big hairbrush that's one side is a mirror, and she's too busy preening herself, as her Lady of Fire would demand.
Hey, Ryan, what was that? What was that trick you pulled? There was definitely two of you.
Well, not quite.
Sure, you don't just have a concussion from your fall.
Not outside the realm of possibility. And I checked that Mikhail is real again. No, I think I'm okay.
I've got my tricks. That was actually my twin.
Your twin?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not really a very descriptive description. It doesn't explain as much as I think it does.
Well, that's all you're getting.
Right.
Yes, it was very vague.
No, I think Mikhail's asking the right question there. Where's she now?
Mikhail didn't eat her, did he?
No, I did not.
Ryan,
You think I eat everything I see, everyone I see? Jesus.
I mean, you did just say exactly that.
No,
No,
I said
These
I
goddamn
never said I
humans.
ate them.
Just that he wants to. Keep up.
They don't really understand other cultures, McCall. Don't let it get to you. They're a very insensitive lot.
Yeah, indeed. Still vigilance. But, Mara, I felt some holy presence around you, is that correct?
Yes, that would be correct.
Which god do you have?
Her name's Sune. I gave you the pamphlet earlier. Have you not
Oh,
read
right.
it? I mean, I know we've been busy.
You see little thing that was burned up earlier.
Nothing. Yeah, I read it.
The pamphlets are laminated. You should be fine.
Oh, that's gonna give a horrible smell. Oh god.
Charred plastic.
Stop! You're making me hungry.
She's certainly a nice illustration here. Some good use of shading, some a bit of crosshatch here. Did you make these?
I did. I'm somewhat of an artist myself.
Fellow artist. Good to see. What's your preferred
It's-
medium?
The human body and finger paints.
All right.
Your preferred medium.
Way.
Fair enough.
It's the sex thing, isn't it?
I mean,
Tattoo or finger painting?
all of the above. I mean, if you think about it, everything in life is a sex thing. If you just used it the right way.
I know for certain people, I know that's very true. He just took out stares into disembodied world around
Wait,
him.
Paige, no.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to compare some of our works at some time then. Here you have.
Maybe when we get out of this mist-infested hellhole, then sure.
It has its beauties. I was tempted to set up my easel when we were up top. Nice rolling hills around there, these bugs living. Not so nice down
I
here.
mean,
Well, then the bugs will easily eat you.
Rocks fall.
There's
you'll
the
die.
human I was looking for.
As you guys are chatting down in your little tunnel, your short rest coming to a close, can I get perception checks from people, please? I assume you're at least keeping an ear
Yeah.
open.
Ooh.
This time, yes.
Oh, wow.
Perfect, Nicole. Perfect. Thank you.
Dear God.
What was that about painting things? What? Sorry, what?
Oh, my.
Oh. Jesus.
Took out. You've been deaf for quite some time. You know, loud explosions and things. So your ears are terrible. You look around at the rest of the party. You feel somewhat at ease. You're like, well, at least they've got good hearing. They'll be able to look after me. I feel safe for a change.
There's a degree of loud explosions going off next to your head does things to you.
You do hear the sound of rocks falling and distant noise that could be maybe people shouting. You don't know. You're a bit much Jeff, you know. So you say to the rest of the party, "Did you guys hear that?" And they'll look at you and go, "So did you say something?"
Nah.
Well,
Yeah, what?
Oh, you get
that's alright. This is consistent. I'm too busy brushing my hair. That is consistent with everything about me.
that was a great set of rolls.
Continue on then. Nothing's happening around here.
Might as well head home, guys. We killed a dog and some birds. What do you want to do? Oh wait, you're humans as well. You're underground. You don't have dark vision. You're blind as fuck.
I lit a torch when we came
I have
in.
dark vision.
It's one of those heavily smoking torches. Very loud.
Somehow
very
everything
smoky.
is slightly worse.
You know, I could also just let something glow instead and not have to worry about all the smoke there, so we cannot see now. Like, this is very inconvenient.
Say, guys, can you smell carbon
You
monoxide?
said that about an hour ago. Carbon monoxide?
One of you come here. I'll cast some glow on something. There, the light.
As you spark up your light, you see there's a lot of dangerous looking stuff in this cave, and that water leak that you saw before has actually worn away one of the walls, and it's getting quite fast now. You think, you know what, we should probably move on for no apparent reason.
Yep. Let's get going.
Are you going further in, or are you going back and heading towards home? I'm fine with either choice, by the way.
Well, where were we going to start with?
We're here to find the cultists, so they're probably down here.
I mean,
They're dark. Yeah, so it must be down here.
Were we told where to roughly find the cultists? Were they meant to be around here, or?
apparently
you were
in
just
the
told
arm
that they were
hell.
attacking the hives. Sorry, what was that, God?
Oh, okay.
Apparently, they are given the current circumstances.
Hey, probably best we continue on down here.
Makes sense.
You guys keep moving on. Roll me a survival check.
I will actively look around as well.
Go on then, roll a perception check. Mikhail, you stop for a second and go, I think I saw or heard something. As you turn back, the party's not there. And you're like, oh, shit! Wait. Guys! 4 days later, Mikhail finally arrives when you guys are waiting for him. That was terrible!
So we had a long rest?
No, you spend the entire time searching. You have 7 points of exhaustion.
Okay, I'm dead.
You eventually make it to here. You see some natural lights, like some mushrooms on the wall that are emitting a soft glow. And off in the distance, thanks to these soft glows, you do happen to see... Oh, actually, how many... who has a torch lit? Are you going to hold... no, Mikhail, you cast light on something.
Yeah, on
Is it
something.
Mara?
Was it on...
I will cast it on Mara, yes. Just her
Yeah,
whole
I mean, I
body.
guess it makes sense that it would be on my weapon. I'm happy with that.
Okay, yeah. Weapon, then.
Boom, there you go. You now kick off 40-20 light. There is some light in this room, but it is quite...
do-
hard to see.
Do I see what I see?
You see what you
Is
see.
that-
I was about to describe
Okay.
it, but I just wanted to quickly set up the light first. So you do see off in the
Yeah.
distance, thanks to these glows. Actually, what do you fuckers see?
I see
Control
everything.
I think we can
Yeah.
pretty much see
Oh, no,
everything.
yeah, you can see everything. Right, so what you see is a couple of large hulking monsters that look like this.
Oh god.
And
Full
they
of
are-
like trouble.
They are lifting these large rocks from this pile of rocks. There you go, there's a pile of rocks. Out of the way of this tunnel, as if you can see, can you see the cultist? Whatever. There is also a cultist directing them, shouting at them in a language that you don't understand. It may not even be a language. You might just be grunting and pointing, for all you know.
The
He's
fuck are
he's
two
just
pyramids
whispering.
head doing here? What the fuck?
But they appear to be
This is not okay.
They appear to be trying to clear out these rocks to get past
Yeah.
this alleyway, entranceway.
Hmm.
What would you like to do?
Yeah,
You're
where-
not the stealthiest bunch at the moment, but you might be able to sneak up on them or attack them from afar.
I mean, our ranged options also suck, except for Mikhail, so...
Mikhail is a ranged option.
Range option. I'm also the only one that will probably pass his stealth. So
So you're saying you should go in first?
Mikhail,
yes,
Mikhail,
definitely.
you don't see these with your 2 and 3 of perception. You forgot to
I
open
don't
your
see
eyes after you
shit.
took a nap earlier.
After dinner dip, you know.
I think we should try to sneak up.
I'm not exactly to sneaky type.
Amara is kicking off light.
Can I hit out with one of these bad boys?
Yeah, you sense that Macau actually has some evil demonic within him.
Yeah, that's a bit further than I thought.
Juiced, I think, is kicking off a little bit of Celestial, being an ass as he is. Do any of the other ones, if you kick off any Celestial, Fiend, or Undead?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
So there you go, God. That's what you get from using your thing. You get
Lovely.
the feeling your party's a bit dodgy.
I do
I
like
mean,
the
I
idea
already had that. I
you're
just
joining your
confirmed my
party with divine
suspicions.
sense, and they're just all undead. It's like,
Yay!
My life chases went wrong somewhere.
So what?
I
if
could
you want to sneak
make one of
forward-
them go insane and hit the other one.
That sounds like
I
a
mean,
good
there's
idea.
also a potential those things can't get through this tunnel. It looks a bit small for them.
You could hold the breach, and me and McCall could do some shots over the heads.
would those rocks from that pile of rocks go through here?
Yes, they would.
'Cause I feel like we're in a very small space for huge rocks to be flying in towards us.
You get the feeling them probably aren't area effect rocks though. But they've been throwing them, so
encouraging.
there are rocks scattered around all over the place. So as they move closer to you, they will then be also still able to throw large rocks in your general direction. They have the rock attack. Spoiler alert.
The rock.
They can toss
what do
the
you
rock.
think?
All right,
Mm.
everyone. If you're up for staying here and holding the spot, type 1 in the chat. And if you want to try to sneak up and attack, type 2.
You all look at Juice and go, "What the fuck is he on about? Type?"
He definitely has a concussion.
Is
You
that
can always
everyone?
split the party.
All right, we hold the breach.
Works for me.
Ryan will get out a longbow.
Torkel takes his time and once again takes out some more dust and sprinkles it across his forearm, and the little the runes kind of unfold into this little crossbow on his arm.
Okay. We should all stand to the sides. Somebody shoots a shot to get their attention, and
And then
I
combat.
guess we just
I
smack
mean-
them as they come in.
That sounds fair.
Mhm.
Mikhail, you wanted to eye open with your confusing thing?
Yeah, they can still move, but we'll see what they do. Right?
Aye.
Right.
They only attack the first thing, and then they're charmed by me as well. Okay, yeah, sure. I hope they're not wise.
Do you want to position
Yeah.
yourselves before you click any buttons?
Yeah, I feel like
Juiced has. The rest of you just kind of stood in the middle of the room going, "This is great, guys." Rocks, you say? Uh-huh.
Aye.
Ryan will manifest her echo as well.
Hey, Mara, if you can see them, they can see you. You sure you're happy where you're standing?
They're currently facing away, but yeah.
I mean, they need to get to us, so. I mean, unless we're trying to. Yeah, okay.
No, that's
I mean,
cool.
I'm glowing.
I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed. Just
This is
please
fine.
don't die.
Everything's fine.
Everyone ready?
Aye.
I'm ready.
Level my rifle
Okay.
and think.
I will cast the Crown of Madness on, or you want us to wait?
What?
Do
No, you
turns.
can cast it. That'll be what kicks off the start of combat.
You could just roll to a surprise round if you want.
Do you have a spell DC at all? And everybody can roll initiative with
Uh,
me.
yeah, 15.
So I need to make a DC 15 Wisdom save on one of the big boys. Yeah.
Yeah, on the right one doesn't really matter.
He fails.
So the first thing he has to do is attack a creature I decide to, and he's
First thing he
charmed by
has to
me.
do, you mean on his turn?
Yeah, must use his action, attack action. Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. And he can still move freely?
Yep.
After the attack.
Seems like it.
After the
times.
attack, yeah.
Cool. Has everybody rolled? Mikhail?
No.
No. Has not everybody rolled? Okay. Do you know who hasn't rolled?
Not everyone.
Cool. So as you do that,
Mara's going to have a javelin as well just before this all kicks off.
to the Mikhail,
Hammer on the ground beside her.
it's your turn. That's fine.
I maintain control over this bonus action shillelagh, I guess.
Okay.
That's-
You use
I
your...
will also.
Is it an action to tell them what to do, or is it free action?
It's an action, so I need to action, maintain control, and tell them to attack the one next to it.
Cool. Rayanne.
Currently can't see anything, so she'll just wait to see what's going on.
Okay. Mara.
Yeah, I think it's just time to wait to see what happens. Get the dodge action and wait.
Okay. Juiced.
Yeah, kind of dodge action as well, getting ready to smack something with my glaive if it comes into view with my feet. That is to say, the feet, not my actual feet.
You shoot your feet. Cult Fanatic's turn. So this one where he stood, he doesn't have vision. You realise now. Oh shit! That guy's got no eyes. Oh man, that's harsh.
Cults, man.
He reaches into his pocket, pulls out a pair of eyes, plugs them in, and goes, "Aha! I knew I was forgetting something." He is able to see both Torque and Mara, and he's gonna shout in common, "Seems we have some guests over here. Let's go kill them." And he's gonna move.
Oh, fuck.
Over to there. Oh, and now he can see Mikhail as well. He has
Oh, there.
things. He has that which does that, and that's that. That's cool. And that one, that one's that. Okay, so
Are they not surprised?
Is there magical darkness over there? Where he's not?
no.
Huh.
Do we not get all
Yeah,
get
I
a
can't
surprise
see that
round
either, it's weird.
on them?
No.
So I would have tried to fire at them before every stuff then.
As I said, the Mikhail spell going off would trigger combat. What would you have tried to fire?
Instead of surprise, I would have fired my rifle and force bliss at him.
You could do that on your turn. Oh wait, you just had your turn and you chose to do nothing.
Because I didn't. I thought we were just having one thing to kick off combat, and we're going to a surprise round.
Do you want
Alright,
to?
alright,
do you want me
that's
to take it back and you have your turn again?
Well, what? No, it's fine. Just go ahead.
Right. So he's going to cast a spell with his bonus action. Nobody has counter spell because fuck you guys. Talk, you're a 1. Mara, you're a 3. Talk. He is casting. Oh, actually, can he reach you with it? Yeah, I think he can. He's casting a spell next to you, and he's casting spiritual weapon. And a 7, I imagine, misses. Templates, spiritual weapon, and his spiritual weapon looks like a scythe.
Actually, it's a sickle.
It looks like a scythe, but it's actually a sickle.
A really short scythe.
And then also against Torque, he doesn't like you. He's casting a sacred flame. Boop.
Oh yeah.
4 radiant, which you take.
Yeah.
This
Bastard,
guy
you shot
moves
me before.
10 foot to there. Oh, he also doesn't have sight, I imagine, so let me just quickly give him sight. I tend not to bother giving them sight because it gets really confusing when you've got loads of things that can be seen and whatnot, but in this room there's light, so it makes sense. So he moves out. He can see this echo.
Did he take an attack?
What? The cult fanatic? No. He's not the one that you hit with the thing. He's moved.
Yeah, anyway.
15. Sees the corners of some people. He's gonna attack the echo. Because he doesn't know it's not a person. That's how it works, right? There's not like a check or anything.
He can attack it. It has hit points.
That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking, is it obviously not a person?
It is a identical image to Rayan, only slightly grey.
Okay, so it's not obvious that it's not a person. Good!
No.
I will attack it. Spiritual weapon.
And that misses.
For 10. And then Sacred Flame. Same MO.
There's more.
Sacred Flame, it succeeds.
Cool. So it takes no damage. And his spiritual weapon, which I'll put in here, and
So many spiritual
there you go.
weapons.
His one looks like an egg on a stick. Right, now it's the people that the guy that's gonna attack his friend. So he does a Morningstar attack, naturally hitting the fucker, doing 22 damage.
Whew.
And then they're both gonna move in unison. If they just hit his friend's like.
What was that
move
for?
to there. You guys don't have sight. Oh no, you do have sight. Yay! And this one can throw a rock at Mara, but I think it'll be disadvantage. Oh, what did I measure it from that square? Yeah, disadvantage, and you have a +2 to
I'm
AC.
dodging anyway.
Oh, there you go then. But you have a +2 to AC, which you don't get from dodging. So enjoy your
Lovely.
rock. 10 misses you.
Nope.
Oh, and at the end of his turn, he gets to repeat his Wisdom save. DC 15, correct?
Yep.
Mip, your turn.
Alright, I can see this guy.
Yep.
So, I'll level my rune rifle, and... poof. Whew, max damage in there.
Lovely.
That hits for 12 damage.
Nice.
And then, but I'll let it go down to his side, he swings around and holds out his other arm, and his wrist launcher goes off. And 18 for 5.
That hits for 5.
Right. Going well. Everyone keep it up.
End of your turn.
And then I'm gonna, move down this way a bit. Just try to get a bit more into the tunnel.
Cool.
That's it.
Macau.
Just stepping here to check on the situation. Wow, I have dark vision, but it's still really dark. I can't see for
It's
shit.
quite far in there, and you don't have dark vision set up on your token. What's your dark vision? 60? 120? What is it?
20.
120.
Ah,
Who set up your token?
I do not know.
Well, that's the problem then. You should be speaking to the people that set up your token and telling them to have dark vision.
Okay, this is good. Yeah, just checking in. Anyone need healing? Nope, everyone's still... Yep, okay.
Bit of a scratch, nothing else.
Yep, I think I'll go stand back here as well.
Cool.
Just, yep, I think that's all I can do.
Nice
Do you
hole,
do-
isn't it?
Do you do anything with your action on your turn?
I maintain control.
Okay.
Yeah,
Love it.
You got your crit last time, so...
yeah,
Rayan.
that's it.
I've updated your token now,
the-
by the way, so you have dark vision.
Thank you.
And I've added it to your sheet.
the Echo will run over there, and Rian will pop out and make a longbow shot through the Echo at that cultist. $15 for...
Yep, that hits.
And then she'll
I think
duck
that hits.
back.
Wait 1 second. Yeah, that hits.
And she ducks back around the corner.
Cool. Mara.
So I'm going to step here and throw a javelin at this chappy here.
Okay, go for it. That hits for 6.
21 for 6. And then... Shump. And then my turn.
Okay, juiced.
Okay, gonna poke my head out. One. Ooh, they are still way too far away.
I'm closer soon, don't worry.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stand here and dodge.
Cult Fanatic's turn. Seeing as you're stood there, you're going to get a spiritual weapon attack from behind. With disadvantage, obviously. So, spiritual weapon.
Oh,
18.
said it. Yep.
And this one up here is going to choose between... Well, she's got 4 of you to choose from to hit with his spiritual weapon. Actually, no, he'll go for one of the 2 in the top corner. So 1 is Talk, 2 is Macau. Talk, he continues to hate on you.
Yeah.
Let's see what all the fuss is about.
Straight roll,
misses.
14 misses, yep. This one down here is going to cast a spell on you, Juiced. Because you're really the only one it can see, and it's going to cast...
It can see the echo as well.
Ah, true.
Ugh.
Oof.
So you are held it in place, and then he's going to move over to cover behind this rock, which I don't think is set up with dark vision. Oh, it's set up with darkness, so it is cover. Cool. He moves into cover and maintains concentration. So I'll mark him with a brain, because I have custom tokens for token things. Which is good if you're maintaining concentration on a spell, hint hint. And this one is going to... Oh, he's going to follow suit, as soon as that works. 1 is Talk, 2 Lizard Boy, 3 Mara, 4 Echo. Talk! He really fucking hates you. He really hates you.
Dead guy!
You're just an asshole. And he's going to cast Whole Person on you.
Alright.
Hey.
You usually get out of. And then he's going to
not
move
yet.
up behind here.
Gotta aim a bit lower next time. Damn humans.
Zombies. This one's
Hit
going to
him.
attack his friend. 19 for 12. And they're both going to move up closer to here. Oh, it's a bit narrow there. So they're going to move in like that. That one can only attack the Echo, so he's going to slam at the Echo.
Okay.
20 for 12.
And it's dispersed.
Cool. And I don't think they have multi-attack. They do not, but they get to repeat a wisdom save. 12 fails.
Nope.
Talk.
Right, so... Go start moving around to see if you can spot any of the folks outside.
Sorry, I like that this fight is happening to royalty-free trap. Do you want me to change the
Yeah,
music?
go for it. Put some battle music on.
5. Okay, doesn't see the person who's paralyzing Just, unfortunately.
No, they're doing what you're doing.
Alright.
Assholes!
Cowering.
Bastards.
Okay, so the one that came up that isn't trying to batter its friend is going to get some shots at him.
Okay.
So,
I'll say you're able to tell,
rifle.
I guess.
Woo!
That hits for 9.
Oh, and then bonus action. Ooh, 11?
They're zombies for 13.
Nice. He's also pushed 5 feet.
Ah.
Away from me.
Bonk. Anything else you should do?
Right. No, that's...
Macau.
I believe the situation is still going alright. I just see a giant sigh in my face, so I might move about a bit to the other hole.
Cool. You
Well,
move into
no.
the other hole.
Yeah.
I hope you ask permission first.
Phrasing.
Action, keeping concentration.
Okay.
Wow.
Rhiann will resummon her echo.
Keep Can you just do that
Wow,
infinitely? I'm unfamiliar with this
Yeah.
stuff.
I can do it as a bonus action as many times as I want.
Oh.
She'll move it there and she'll attack for one. She can hit, dropping a longbow and drawing a greatsword. And attack through the echo.
Yep, that hits for 11.
Nice.
Okay, that is the full extent of her turn. She'll just duck back into the corner.
Cool. Mara.
Okay, so I'm assuming it would take an action for me to grab Just and try and move him out the way.
Yeah, that would be a grapple.
Yeah, so that's what I would like to do.
Okay.
So Mara would like to step here, grab him because she sees he's paralysed, and then basically put him round to the other side until he's out of the way. What am I doing? That's not what I meant to do.
He automatically fails because he's paralysed.
Yeah, you
so
don't have to roll a
get your
check.
check.
Ah,
And
well then, yeah, I would like to move him out of the way.
cool. You'll be at half movement because he's heavy, but yeah.
Yeah, that should be able to move him to basically here and just out the way till he recovers. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay. Yeah.
And then move back in. And that's me.
Juiced, you get to repeat your save, I believe. This whole person a repeat save
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you
Alright,
are no longer
I'm
held
free.
personed.
But that's my turn.
The Fanatic on his turn. On their turn, there's two of them. So this one steps out from behind his rock. And he can now see Macau and Talk and
Hi.
the Echo. So 1 Macau, 2 Talk, 3 the Echo. Macau! You see this?
Oh, I was expecting it to be Talk.
I'm relying on the fact that I always roll 1, so I changed Macau to a 1. It's going to fly
Okay.
over there and spiritual weapon at you.
Oh, that does hit.
Shame I didn't have advantage on that shit. And a con
Okay,
save for your
concentration.
spell.
Ah, fuck.
And then
Well,
he's
oh.
gonna decide between the three.
Wait. I will do Eldritch Blessing. So that's now 14. I save.
Oh.
Yeah, that works.
There.
And then he's gonna decide who to Sacred Flame. Ah, he's going for you.
Of course.
So of course it's 1.
As I said,
what
I'm
is it?
relying very heavily on my powers to fail. Oh, it's not a lot of damage, but
Oh, it's a 1.
It's a deck save.
yeah,
Can I do this?
I don't know.
Can you?
Yes.
I can.
Oh, good.
Hey.
Cool. And then he moves back behind his rock. This Cult Fanatic is going to move 5. He can see Juiced Amara. Tendon over there. And the Echo. So he's going to roll a d3. Juiced, you're a 1. Echo's a 3. He's going after the Echo with his spiritual weapon, so it moves 20 feet to here. Spiritual weapon on spiritual weapon.
Oh yeah,
Hot.
that's what we like to see.
Oh, we've waited so long to see this.
Does a 12 hit? Probably not.
Ooh.
AC is 16.
And then he will Sacred Flame Juiced. Wait, what's that? Yeah, it's touch. Sacred Flame. No.
I fell.
4 damage.
I take 2 I'm resist.
Oh.
I think that's the first time I've made use of that.
Zombie's going to attack his friend. Naturally
Hey!
for 20.
Oh, that zombie is fucking MVP.
Yeah.
And then
Takes
this
away
one,
one attack and crits. Oh.
Nat 1 is Mikhail, 2 is Talk, 3 is Roy, 4 is the Echo thing. Mikhail, he's going to throw a rock at you.
Oh man, so many ones.
I think he
That's
it is disadvantage,
Yes.
or you can take a step forward and throw it with disadvantage. But I don't know if the Echo The echo probably counts as an enemy. That echo thing's bullshit, man. I need to look into whatever it is you're playing.
Yeah, if the echo is an object, it would not cause any problems.
Then he steps forward, ignores the echo, and throws a straight roll at Mikhail. 23
Shit.
for 22.
Shit.
Okay.
But that zombie's looking
that's-
rough.
Okay, that's still half of the health I had.
And a constitution save for the thing, which you will do fine on.
Usually have.
Oh, fuck. Just about. And at the end of the turn, he gets to do that. Wisdom save. Yep, he's
Nope.
still possessed. Talk.
Alright, Rock Thrower's getting some shots at him. So first off,
I don't know why you're using
rifle.
the plural there. he's looking real rough. Oh no, you're right, plural. That hits and he takes damage.
Alright, and bonus action, shunk.
Yep, he dies.
Up to the course. Nice.
Hey, one down. Keep it up. I don't think the other one's got much to attack now, though, so be careful.
Yeah.
He's gonna move around here to keep an eye on the room.
I assume that's the end of your turn because you're taking far
Yeah,
too long
that's
to
the
move
end of
30 feet. Mikhail!
25.
Okay, so now I will check in and check the situation for 1 second. Okay. Yep. I will hit him with 2 torn shots
Yeah.
because I will not hit him.
Oof.
I will hit him.
Yep, that hits for 11.
Okay. That's my turn right now. Nobody looks real bad? No. Okay.
Rayanne.
Just you.
You do.
I do.
She'll probably just be a bit stupid. She'll have her echo run out,
Can you see for its
and then
eyes?
no, I cannot.
Okay. Then it runs
Do I
blindly.
need to? Yeah, but I can just about see the edge of the cultist here. And then she'll use a bonus action to switch places.
Smart.
They'll disappear, and then she will attack cultist with her greatsword.
You miss.
And yes, that was less inspiring than I was hoping for.
Visual was cool.
He grins a big toothy grin at you. Mara.
Okay. Can I negotiate the spiritual weapon to move to here within range of the big zombie?
Well, my spiritual weapon.
Always
you
your
can just walk
spiritual
through
weapon.
Wait, do you want to negotiate or
There.
navigate?
Navigate either way. Let's
Okay.
not split bot hairs.
Well, it sounded like you turned to the spiritual weapon and go, please, go next to the zombie. Come on.
Please let out of the way. Okay.
There's a
So
gold piece in it.
Mara
for you.
would like, as a bonus action, to channel divinity. To gain advantage on attacks, and then would like to Warhammer this here big and zombie.
They're really hard to hit, these zombies. Go for it. That hits. Oh, wait, you have
And I
advantage.
would-
That still hits.
And I would like to Divine Smite.
Okay.
Right.
Cool, doing 17 damage. Anything else you wish to do?
And no, I will stay here.
Cool, juiced.
Okay, I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
I think that works out. And I will make a glaive attack against the big guy.
Yeah.
That hits for 12.
And I'll attempt to trip him.
Good damage on that. And yeah, he falls. Come on, you're supposed to be strong. And he falls prone.
Alright, so
That's
with
fine.
advantage I'll attack again.
Yeah, that hits. Why do you guys keep thinking you need advantage against these? They're zombies.
I want to crit something.
Have you seen the roll so far? That's why.
I'm not asking you to look at
And
them,
then
I'm just asking you to punch them.
As a bonus action, I'll bring the pole arm to it's half down.
Yeah,
Yay!
he hits, and he doesn't even get to do his... Oh, that's a good point. The other guy should have been able to do, what's it? For, Undead Fortitude.
Oh, it's,
But
yeah.
this one dies.
So that was 20, so I'm going to start moving... Oh, hang on, sorry. Where's the other... Yeah, I'm going to start moving towards this cultist and keep him back.
Cool.
Actually, here. I'll move here.
Fuck me. What is it with you Irish and you not being able to move without, describing it for 4 hours?
Sorry, I moved within 10
Natural
feet of him.
We're
Stop moving!
Natural travelers, man. It's our diaspora,
Yeah, I think they're both gonna do the same sort of thing. So this one's gonna move around Ryan just so we can use the spiritual weapon to. How far can he move? It's 20 foot, isn't it? Oh yeah, he has a choice between so 1 Mara, 2 Juiced. The other one's gonna make the same decision, so I'm gonna roll 2d2. That's not how you roll 2d2, Adam.
Nice.
There you go. So you're each going to get a spiritual weapon. It doesn't matter who's getting hit by what, but whatever. Mara against you first.
That's
Weapon.
No.
Juiced.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's it.
I
And
think
Ryan.
that triggers Sentinel.
It's not casting a spell or making an attack action.
It doesn't have to be an attack action. It just needs to be an
Creature within
attack.
5 feet of you makes an attack against target other than you. Yeah, go on then.
Huh.
That misses.
Miss.
Ryan, as you swing your sword at him, he reaches out a single hand and touches it to your face at level 2.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Advantage would have been really good on that.
Oh. That does not hit.
For
Okay.
your sake, that is good. And then the other one is going to choose between Mara and Juiced.
And this is why you wear a helmet.
You are a helmet.
This is one.
He's going to move down to here and is going to do the same thing to Mara. Again at level 2. Great rolls, guys. Great rolls.
Lovely.
Yeah, that's their turns. Talk.
Alright. Gonna move a bit down to about here, and then gonna take shots at this guy. So rifle first. Poof.
That
Woohoo!
hits.
15 for 12.
That still
And
hits.
then bonus
and
action.
he is okay. Okay, he continues to be dead.
Oh, that's right. I just use the last of my movement to get there to try to look more in the room.
Cool.
That's me.
Macau.
Okay, step 10 forward, don't see nothing. Step 20 forward, see shit now. I will shoot 2 volleys of thorns at his face.
That hits. That hits.
Okay, good.
Ryan.
And then
Ryan will take another swipe with a greatsword.
Hey, you hit.
Yes,
And
she hits.
how do you want to do this?
Well, he went for her face, she'll go for his face. And take it off.
Cool, you sit there, slowly cut around the outside of his face, and then peel it off. Everybody watches in disgust.
not Macau is like
hungry.
Nice.
And you guys are out of combat. You do, now that you're in the room, notice that where they'd been removing rocks from this pile, there is... It's not enough that you can move through, but you are able to see through the gap and see that there is movement on the other side. But you are out of initiative at the moment.
I'll go back and get like a bow.
Okay.
That went a bit alright.
Can we investigate the corpses of one of these cultists to see if there's anything on them that would identify them to us?
There is a symbol on a chain. The symbol appears to be of a watering can.
What? Everyone can.
They also
It's not gardeners.
they all have daggers and their little. No, they don't have spell books, but yeah, they have daggers and robes. They have cool robes.
I saw a picture of the creepy BDSM lady. Was she a spider or something that they worship? Did I get a name for that at the time?
The creepy BDSM lady. I don't think they.
Oh, no, hang on.
Yeah, no,
I might be thinking of it.
She does not.
Oh, right. I was wondering for a minute there if that was Cultists in Matt's game.
No, yeah, no, I do have a creepy BDSM lady, sort of. Yeah, no, she doesn't have a name, or you've never really spoken to them about her. She looks. Juice describes her. She looks like that.
Yep, that's terrifying.
She's got a hexagonal token.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's just terrifying.
That means she's explorable.
Oh god.
I mean, it's Adam yelling, so probably.
Hey, Gord has yet to be inside of Tarask, which after my many runs of being inside of Tarask, there's actually not an official map. Somebody else has released an Innards Tarask map, haven't they?
Nice. I did once kill an ancient red dragon from the inside. That was fun.
Extreme
How did you get in
BDSM.
there?
Being trapped inside a
Mara's going to pick up the javelin that she threw earlier.
It's broken. No, it's fine. Bit of duct tape. It'll be good. Do you guys need a real life break before we move on, or are you okay?
I could use a brief break.
Let's have
Short
a
one.
brief break. Go on then. Get back here as soon as you can.
quick.
No specific time.
Cup of tea. Music is very sad.
Fuck. Oh. You saved every one of us. Whoa. Ooh, I like it, this round of characters.
Hey,
It's all got a
me
bit,
too.
good bit of personality there.
This is a great round of characters. Except for Juiced. He's old school. He doesn't count. Plus he doesn't have personality, so...
Well, he is an asthma.
Got Juice Steve written across his asimar. That's the personality.
My god told me to get a tramp stamp. I questioned it, and then he smote me.
Oh man. Doing some manifesting over there.
Oh, no, just pinging it.
Cool ability.
Yeah, it is so complicated.
Yeah.
There's a lot you can do with it.
Essentially an object.
Yeah.
Which I guess makes sense, 'cause that's what my turret counts as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure if objects provoke opportunity attacks when they move.
No, but you can use your opportunity attack when things move away from it.
Yes, that's the last bit.
Yeah.
And that does count for Sentinel as well.
Mm. Ooh, heck yeah.
Because it's me making the attack.
Interesting.
That I'm not sure if I would allow that.
It does
Why?
seem
It's
pretty
a
unbalanced.
one-hit point creature. You can kill it easy enough.
Yeah, and then the next round it
Well,
comes
it's
back.
not a creature.
Hmm.
Well, yeah.
It's useful against things like giants that have one attack.
Yeah, that's
Hordes of
kind of the
vultures.
idea.
Not as much.
You can also put it in the air. There's no need for it to be on the ground.
Wait, with your Sentinel thing, what are you talking about with it? What were you saying?
If I'm making it, I can stop things from moving with an opportunity attack from my Echo.
Okay, stopping things from moving fine. I thought you meant like when something within 5 feet attacks, then the Echo can use its reaction to. I'm like, no, I'm not going to allow that. That's not in the text at all.
That specific does not work
Yeah.
for several reasons.
Cool. Is everybody back? Can we be up in the chat? I see Taco is already.
B.
in
Yeah, I'm here.
Back.
Up.
B.
there. B.
Just wasting on a
Thanks, Kurt. You're making this so easy for me. Waiting on Kev, I think. aren't we?
juicy, I think, yeah.
Looks like.
Feel free to move your tokens into the room. Well, not into the room beyond the boulders, but you can move into this room if you wish.
Looks like some kind of bug.
I'll move Juice down and wait for Kev to come back. Oh yeah, I said you're free to move down into the room. I didn't say you could have a nose around. Cheeky shit.
I was already there. You say something about my big dwarven nose, is it? Goddamn humans.
It's pretty large.
What are the chances?
All the
of
better
Kevin
for
falling
aiming
asleep?
wit.
It kind of takes up your entire face.
I
Just
know
unnatural.
now.
Yeah. Everything that's not beard is nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives character. Hey, nothing dainty like you got. Just getting some cold chins out like this.
Well, you look like you're well insulated, if nothing else.
Aye. That'll be. All this, the fire and explosions, they get you after a while. This is, about me. The 8th beard I've gone through in the last decade or two.
Well, they does grow quick.
Well, they burn away quick too. And with beard oil and flammable.
Hey, Kevin's back. Let's begin.
Hey.
So, Talk, you move up to this hole in the rock, and I assume you look through it.
Yep.
Cool. You see this large creature here. He's wielding a massive mallet. He looks at you and makes a lot of clicking and at you, and brandishes the hammer menacingly, points at you, and approaches the hole and lifts a big rock and goes to put it in that place. Do you say anything?
No, we're here from Elizabeth. Elizabeth.
It clicks a few more times. You get the feeling that Elizabeth probably isn't her real name. It's just a name that she uses because, insect names.
Anyone know comprehend languages?
I can talk to him. 1 sec.
and I mind link with him. The awakened mind.
I step away from the whole cloud and go forward.
He puts the rock just in its place. What do you say to him? As you're connected to him.
Okay, we just want to talk. We don't want to attack you. We're here to help the insect people.
You can't.
We just killed those undead people.
You can't trick me, cultist. Get out of my brain.
And I know this is very weird to do, but I swear, it's okay. We're only here to help you. Are there any more cultists here? Next to the 4 that we just killed. The 2 big guys and 2 small guys.
Torcal's gonna run over, pick
Roll
up
a-
one of the dead
roll a
corpses of the cultists and bring it
persuasion.
over.
To convince him that
Okay.
you're not a cultist.
Okay. I will roll persuasion.
I mean, technically, I think Mikal is a cultist. Just a different cult.
Yeah.
He lifts away
Cult
the,
of one.
he lifts away the rock and looks into the room, kind of at all of you, because he doesn't know whose voice is what. And he says,
Do
"There are
you think we look like one cult? We're all very different.
you
Some of us
creatures
more than others.
all look the same to me. What is that one saying?"
Some of us more than others. I don't know why he said that out of nothing, but that's fine.
You can communicate with it?
Yes, I'm
just mean-
communicating with it. It's all
think that
going
some
good.
of us are different. Oh yeah, that's right. You're still telepathic. Ah, my
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
What did he say now?
He asked if I was still telepathically linked to you, and I said yes. Anyway, do you speak what languages do you speak? Do you speak Common? Do you have someone that speaks Common?
I don't know what that is. We have someone that speaks one of your languages, an elder. Would you like us to fetch him, cultist?
Yes, please. That would make the conversation a lot easier. I'm not a cultist, by the way.
He turns and clicks to one of the wood lice, and then you wait around for like 5-10 minutes.
Well, during this time, Mara's going to sit down and once again pull out a hairbrush and start brushing her hair.
So, just cozy down here. Real nice.
So,
Torcal takes out.
he's
his,
gonna fetch the elder now, and he can talk Common, I think.
That's good.
That'd be useful. Torcal's after
I must
taking
say,
out-
I'm a big fan of
currently
these
setting it up.
bioluminescent mushrooms. They give off a very flattering light.
Yes, take one.
As you guys are talking, you see that the Hercules beetle take a step back. And through the little hole in the wall, this wood lice creature comes up and moves the rocks.
Wrong! Jesus!
He comes up and sort of looks through the hole, eyes around, and sees Juiced, and his eyes go wide and go, Juiced!
Oh, yep, that's me. God, one that actually knows us.
He crawls on his 1 second, crawls through the little hole, moves out, and goes, it's back through the hole, and the Hercules beetle sort of nods, starts removing some of the rocks.
I'll help him with some mold earth too.
Oh. Can't say between you guys, you're able to quickly shift all the rocks out of the way.
Torcal takes out an easel, sets it up, puts a canvas on it, takes out his paints, and is going to start drawing this little fella. Well, painting him.
Hey,
It's an
Ekfaz.
auspicious day.
You remembered my name. I'm flattered.
I think I helped name you.
You did! You gave me one letter. Insect names are complicated. Very complicated things. Even we struggle sometimes with them. That is a joke, obviously. What are you doing down here?
Well, one of the wasp ladies visited us, told us we needed to take down some of the cult. Apparently, they're really up in the attacks lately.
Yes, they're with their hounds that can burrow nearly as well as some of my best burrowers. They've been attacking somewhat relentlessly. Seem to be looking for something. Don't know what, but they're after something.
Specifically, she mentioned a large cat.
Oh, those are on the surface. They don't come below the ground, but they're actually stopping us from getting food. Between the digging dogs and the cats, we're slowly starving to death. Although when we do get a dog, we feast.
Oh, there's one on the surface now.
I'm not falling for that. That's where the cats are.
Okay.
So these cats, are they the same size as the ducks?
Oh no. Cats are much bigger than dogs. And ducks.
Ducks?
Ducks are small things, birds.
But like the birds from before, they were pretty big.
A bit vulturous.
Continues to paint.
Alright. Can you give us directions to the cats and any cultists that happen to be with the cats? We'll try to sort that out.
Well, the cats are in the garden, but they're quite tough. If you're going to go in, then you might want to, be prepared.
Yes, it would be quite nice if you could provide us somewhere safe to rest and sort ourselves out, and we can solve this problem for you.
Sure, you can
hopefully
come on through and have yourselves a nice rest. We'll set up a nice burrow for you. Would you like millet, or would you like a nice decomposed sort of fungi to rest on?
I think the ground will solve itself okay.
Oh, okay. Simple folk for simple times. Are you sure the fungus really is no issue? Plenty of the stuff. And we can even do it with a slight bioluminescence if you're afraid of the dark. We don't judge. It's also absorbent if you happen to have night terrors that cause you to have night terrors. You know what I mean.
Your hospitality is most
okay.
That sounds interesting. Mystic tunnels, but that would be a change of pace.
Yes. Come on through. We need to cave this little area in to stop the cultists. But come on through. Come on.
Do you mind not moving for just give me 30 seconds here. I'm almost done. He's been putting the finishing touches to his painting.
He looks like this.
Yep.
But he's smaller and older, and he doesn't have samurai swords. That's what the normal wood lice look like.
Here we go. And he takes it off, turns it around, and it's a magnificent painting of this small wood louse on a horse, just kind of rearing up Napoleon style.
Oh, that is quite impressive. How much?
Oh, consider it payment for letting us stay tonight.
You're far too kind. This will go pride and place on my wall. You know what? I will get double fungus for you, young cultist.
Pretty well. Not exactly a cultist, but alright.
Sorry, you all look the same to us. He leads you through, and I don't have a separate mat for a tunnel with a bed in it. But I'll say that you guys are able to get off a long rest. You're protected by your insecty friends. Has anybody not seen the various insects that live? Actually, no, I suppose it's just the ticks and that down here. The ticks don't live down here is what I meant, sorry. Yeah, wood lice. Oh no, there's also the steel lice and the stink bug. You guys want to see the bugs that you may run into?
Yeah.
Stink bug, steel lice.
And I've seen them all.
So the stink bugs look like this. You see them. They seem to be filling little organic bottles with juices. Sort of smile, nod at you, look crazed. And then the steel louse, which is like a wood louse, but it's made of tougher stuff. And they seem to be patrolling the area. They're looking somewhat starved. So yes, cats are in the garden. They're stopping us from getting food. Oh, what?
What extra thing Torkel would have done to the painting when he handed it over? This might only last a while, but see, if you touch the horse like this, and every time the horse is touched, it makes horsey noises.
Tug on its dick, it turns
so
into
it's like
it's
an interactive book. So it's like you press it just makes like animal noises depending on what you poke.
Oh, fascinating. Thank you. Cool. Everybody, get into your beds, click your long rest buttons, and then you can leave in the morning.
Toot, toot.
Can you get us out near the garden?
Of course. You can go out the back. We'll pretty much take you straight into the garden. Obviously, it's our food supply, so there's a tunnel that leads there. It is hopefully free of cultists. We try to keep it clear, but as I said, the cats, they're a problem.
I'd imagine so.
Okay. So, has everybody clicked their long rest button?
Yep.
Yeah.
We
How well do you guys sleep on your ground? I mean, the fungus is quite comfy. It's just a bit smelly and, you know, not
I think
pleasant.
Mikhail doesn't really bother.
This is normal to Rian. Well, not being in an underground cavern full of giant bugs, but sleeping rough.
What a good fungus.
Yep. I've slept in worse places. I have a bedroll in my pack. Could be
That's
worse.
Nice bit of giving these.
Yeah, they're memory foam fungus.
Yeah, you got the extra
Oh yeah, I've got
fungus.
a bedroll as well, actually.
Ash doesn't have a bedroll because I decided to roll for wealth, and then when it came to buying things, it's like, I don't really need to sleep. I'm fine. What I need is a
Street is
robot and a
fine.
crossbow. Right, so you guys head out in the morning. Are you going through the back exit so that you can get straight to the garden?
Makes sense
Yeah.
to me.
Cool.
That does indeed seem the sense.
They lead you along this long winding path. You see there's quite a lot of bugs stationed there, and on occasion you'll see there's little stores where there's food, but they're quite empty, they're quite bare. And X-Faj would have walked with you because he knows that you don't really speak to the bugs, and they would freak out seeing you because they think you look like cultists. So he clicks and sort of calms everybody down that goes past. It's like, no, they're fine, don't worry about it. He says, yes, so as soon as you come out in the garden, the cats will be on you. They may wait a little bit, but as soon as you try to take the food, they'll be on you. You have to be wary, okay? They're fast and they're
Alright.
deadly. They are nigh on impossible to kill. So what we want, if you can, knock them out. And because they cannot be killed, we are going to basically, we've built a store area. Oh, actually, you can come with me and see, and it sort of leads you down one of the tunnels, and there's a larger hole, and it's basically just a deep hole where the cats can be kept. It's like, we'll keep them in there and we'll keep them fed. We don't want them to be killed. You know, they're innocent creatures. They're just doing as their master commands. But
Is that a giant cat climbing?
What?
And a claw scratcher in the corner.
Yes,
They really
yes,
dot the
yes,
place.
Yeah, we don't have a climber. That would be a foolish thing to put into a hole where you don't want something to
Oh.
escape.
Of course, yeah. I see you got some nice toys down there.
Turns around and mutters to himself, shit, we should really remove the climber. Now that he mentions it, oh fuck. Yes, toys, and there's a water bowl and a food bowl. You'll notice the food bowl is designed so that the food is always in the middle, so that it always looks like it's not empty. And there is an automatic shaker underneath for if the cat complains that it doesn't have any food. We've thought of everything.
Nice stuff.
So, what level are people again, by the way?
5.
Asking for a friend? 5. Yeah.
3 trees, a 5 and a 7.
You guys are.
Oh, that's worrying.
You still have your meals, you know, reminding you
Yep.
you have
I
a
was
death
about
ward.
to say. I was literally about to say that. But as soon as you'd stop, before we go out, I'm going to have this tasty thumb in the grave.
Smart! Smart!
And
Yes.
yeah, we're like 10 minutes
It's
out.
not the tastiest. I can't believe he said this was a delicacy.
Yeah. From what I've heard, that toe was apparently from about a few months back. They're still cooking with.
It's the thumb toe.
They have a
Ah,
freezer.
slow roasted.
I'm not able to ping it because it got deleted from my sheet.
Oh.
Or I think my sheet didn't get updated. I think the wrong sheet got sent over to the server. But I want to use the stone thing that I got in Matt's one that'll give me an hour of plate armor.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm fine
So
with that. It's
What?
a one
You're
use.
saying Matt is giving people plate armor?
No,
For
quite
free.
the opposite.
Yeah.
He refuses to give people plate armor.
Yeah, apparently plate armor is just completely unbalanced.
That's a fucking dickhead. Sorry, nobody heard that.
Is that cool with you, or is that something I can only use in Matt's games?
It's a single use, but I'm okay with you using it.
I'll use it then. I don't know. Stick it to the front of me and stone grows all over me. And it gives me +1 AC.
Woot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you,
for
Ghost
fuck's
Dash.
sake. Well, I'm going to have to rebalance the entire fucking game now. Piss off, Kevin, with your +1 to AC. Oh,
And,
you're such a dick.
Yeah, don't mention the Shield of Faith.
Torkal's going to get some green dust this time and kind of sprinkle it over his arm, stony arm contraption, as it becomes a protector pulse.
Cool.
And over the next 5-10 minutes or whatever, he's going to keep using it until he gets it up to max, which would have everyone at 11 temporary hit points.
Okay, that's helpful.
Okay. Only lasts one round or something, doesn't it?
No, that list it just lasts. It doesn't have an end date, so it's pretty much until you rest.
So,
Are you sure about
Eleventh
that?
temp.
Yeah.
I'm sure I read this before, because when I was looking into the class. If you're sure.
I think that's correct. I can have a quick
Yes,
check.
you use the general. It doesn't have an end time on the temporary hit points, so it just uses a typical until you rest.
Yeah, that seems fine.
So everyone is 11 temp at the moment.
nice.
11, not 8.
11 because I can just keep using it for an hour. So I just
Yeah.
keep going until I get up to max.
Yeah. Anyone else got any pre-boss they'd like to throw out? I'll manifest an echo as we're walking.
Yeah, I mean, given that they're saying that the cats are going to be right on us, I'm going to go ahead and cast this on myself.
Right. So as you guys go up, as I said, soon as your one of you makes a grab for any of the food, they'll probably pounce. When they go down, I have some of my boys ready to burrow up and get rid of them. So just oh shit, you don't speak the language. Just go eki 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 eki. That's kind of baby talk for come here. Eki 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 eki. You
That is almost adorable.
try it.
Eki, eki, eki.
Fantastic. You're all naturals. Good.
Eki for Clang 2
Excellent. So if you're ready, just go up through that hole. And we'll do it in initiative because I want to know as soon as somebody touches something.
Those are some giant vegetables.
That's a huge bitch.
Is there any sulk-seeking carrots about?
There is unfortunately not a Matthew because he decided to have his internet removed vaginally.
Oh.
That's the
That's
third
not where
worst
I
way to
expected
do
that
it.
sentence.
Or are they surprised when they come to take it away?
Now with
Hey,
wings.
got double digits.
Cool. So, as you guys come out in order, I imagine Juiced would have been first anyway.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What do?
Head over towards the food.
Are you heading straight
Can you
over and
see
touching
anywhere?
it?
What I'd like to do is to tell everyone else to get ready, and I'll draw them out.
Okay. So if
So
you
maybe
go over
I'll,
and
like-
touch the food, get ready and I'll draw them out, and then they jump on you and tear you to pieces.
I was going to say I might ready an action to go over as soon as everyone else seems to have something ready to do for when the cats show up. Does that make sense?
You're holding an
No.
action.
I guess what I'm technically doing is holding an action to run over to the food just before my next turn. But I don't know if that's too metagamey.
It's more grabbing the food. Oh, what you mean just before you're... He said when you tried to take the food, sorry, is what I meant.
Okay.
If you...
Okay, then I'll chance giving. I'll like dodge for now, and I'll give everyone a turn to get ready, and I'll go on my next turn.
Okay.
That carrot just moved.
It did, and it's on the turn order. Okay. Tokal.
He's gotta move his way around the hole, so he's here with everyone close by, and he's gonna whisper out,
Right. Everyone stay close so I can up your
You will-
defenses as we keep going.
All of you are currently in
And
the
then I'm
hole.
gonna-
Like your first 5 foot of movement is to pop out of the hole.
"Oh, okay."
So at the moment, nobody's around you. Everybody's underground.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I should
Oh.
make that clearer. And you do see that there are
That's
giant
fine.
vegetables, and you understand now why Juice was sort of like, oh, there's a lot of huge vegetables up here.
Then, and yeah, he's just gonna ready an action to aim his rifle at something that pops out and tries to attack him.
Okay.
Us.
Macau pops out. Do you shoot? You'd have disadvantage.
I shoot.
It's good.
Now you come out of this hole, you see a lot of stuff that your food eats.
Yes. I think Macau is right where he needs to.
Oh, you staying underground?
No.
This is fine.
Steps
I'm
out,
fine.
gets over here, and then he is right where he needs to be, Adam.
Okay. I will say, going back into the hole does grant you full cover, but that's only really good if you want to, survive or something. Rayan.
Rayan will position herself dodge action.
Dodge action, cool. Mara.
No, and I'll hold my action to torrent shoot as well.
And
The kids.
Mara will position herself here and take the dodge action.
Okay, Juiced.
Alright, I'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Am I able to reach the food?
You could have just touched that carrot there, but yeah, you're able to reach the food.
Oh, right. Can I do that? Or can I touch this carrot?
What, the one that's on the initiative
This
order?
one here,
Yeah,
can I just change my angle?
You can touch my carrot if you want.
Oh my.
I touch the carrot.
You touch my carrot.
Shivers.
You
It's warm to touch.
do anything else with your turn?
I have my glaive out and I'll dodge action, or is that an action to touch the carrot?
It's not an action to touch a carrot.
Yeah, glaive out, dodge action.
Cool. As you do that, you see this little furry face pop up from the courgettes. Actually, with people's sight, they might
It's not
see
little.
that.
Oh god, it's terrifying.
You see that,
Adorable.
and it looks
Shoot
down
in
at
the
you,
face.
Juiced, and it licks its lip and it grumbles. Those of you who've held actions, it doesn't have any cover, so you feel free to do your held actions. Yep, hits. That hits. That's 19, 29. Anything else?
That's it.
Cool. I'm going to put on some slightly more relaxed music, because this is really getting my goat, it's just a bit too racy.
Yeah.
Compilation.
Just sit back and relax with some death. There we go. Cool, and it is going to decide which of you things to attack, because somebody touched food, but also people were attacked at it. Let's say it has a choice of 3 people, because of the people that are there. So It's going after Juiced. You dared to touch the carrot. So it's going to jump down here, and is going to.
And I will glaive it as it gets in close.
Go for it.
Did it come out of a troop of cucumbers? Because that's very uncat-like behavior.
You miss. But it is going to attack you. So start with a bite. 19.
Yeah.
Ah,
Does that hit?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Thank you, +1 AC, for not giving him more AC than the cats can hit. And then it's going to also... it's got you restrained and grappled, and then it's going to paw at you. Oh, one target not grappled by the giant kitty. It doesn't paw at you, because that's not how that works. So, oh wait, how far did it move? It moved 20 foot to
Oh, it's
there.
technically a T-Rex.
It's kind of a T-Rex. Carrying Juiced with it then, because it still has plenty of movement left, it's going to take a couple more steps this way, and is going to pick somebody to paw at, and I'll re-roll the thing. So it's going to paw at Ray. Paw,
Okay.
and that one. But it's fine. Talk.
Right. Seeing how far away it's pawing things, he's not going to move away. He's then going to shuffle down to here. And as a bonus action, he's just going to send out another pulse from his arm turret.
Cool.
Nice! Granting 11 temporary hit points to Juiced.
Oh, thank you.
And then take a shot at this at the kitty. 6.
That hits.
That's
for
me.
6. Michael.
Michael will bonus action hex using a sorcerer spell slot.
It is
Yes.
hexed. I actually have a thing that
Okay,
says hex on it, which makes it a lot easier. There we go. Hex.
And then he will torn shot the hex boy. There's only one boy, but
Yep, that hits for 5
Both?
damage.
plus
They're both
the
hit. Yeah. Cool. So for a total of 20 damage.
that's action bonus action. Yes.
Fantastic. I need 2 numbers rolled for me, please. Can I get 1d, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Oh, and he has disadvantage on strength for the hex.
That's strength checks. Can I get a d5, please? And also a d20. 3. Ah, good. That's Macau. And the d20?
20.
18 and 19 are both fine. So, I'll change that to that. Where's that? There. Cool. So this thing, comes out,
Oh no.
No.
and it looks down at Macau. It's going to move down to here, so that's 20 foot to there, and is going to attack you, Macau. Kachomp,
Surprise.
24 for 17. You are grappled and
Yeah.
restrained.
Yeah, that weirdly enough that does hit, and that does quite a lot of damage.
Can I
Only
get
6 out of your
wait,
main hit points, though. It'd only
Yeah.
be 6 because you have your temp.
Yeah, temporary
Yeah.
movements. Then I need a con save for Hex, and I need another d5, please. Hex is still up. And the d5? Cool. So, Mara, Rayanne, Echo, Talk! Paw coming at you. 18 for 17?
I'm going to shield that.
Cool. You shield that.
Armor just all the runes glow and just becomes rigid, and the hit just kind of bounces off.
Cool. And then it's going to carry Makao over here.
Oh.
Rayanne.
Huh.
I guess, does your Echo get an opportunity attack as it does that?
I did it move within range of the echo?
Yeah.
In which case, I'll make an attack of opportunity against it. And probably miss.
Miss, yes.
Ah,
Okay. And this changes things. She'll remanifest the echo over here. And she will make an attack against the first giant kitty.
That hits for 10.
And then she'll use Shark Incarnation to make one against the other one.
nice.
Okay, so it doesn't take a bonus action or anything to that, it's just whenever you attack.
No.
Cool. For 11
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, that's her done.
Cool. Mara.
Is Mara in reach of the giant kitty from where she is?
Yes.
Just look.
She's
yeah.
5 foot away from it.
I know. Just wanted to be absolutely sure. Okay, so she is just going to just hammer on that bad boy. No.
Yep, that hits for 12.
And yeah, fuck it, smite.
Yep, that does an additional 3 damage. It is not undead or a fiend. It is a cat.
Yep, there's a kitty, and that's Mara's turnover.
Cool. On the carrot's turn, that ticks down to 17. You guys feel a rumble in the ground, and you sort of feel another one. It's kind of slow moving, but you look around, and to the north, you spy something move from the clouds. Oh, that didn't work for me.
Oh dear God.
Oh, why won't it come up to full screen? Is it coming up to full screen for you guys?
No.
It was, but then stopped.
No,
It
seems
loads
to-
for a second and then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine does that as well.
Too
So,
large.
You can see it is. Yeah, it is too big. This thing, it's up in the clouds. It is absolutely massive. But you get the feeling it's going to take a while to get to you guys. But it's still terrifying. It is big, and it is fierce,
Okay.
and it is fluffy. So fluffy. Juiced, you're grappled.
What was the escape DC again?
I don't
16.
know.
Okay.
One of those.
Yeah, I'm gonna make an athletics check to try to break free then.
Okay.
Oh, 1, 2, break free.
Yep, you're able to wiggle out of this cat's mouth.
Alright, I will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Shit. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do for now.
Cool. On its turn, it is going to decide who to attack first, using the reverse clockwise method. Juiced, Mara, Ray, talk. Ray!
Yay.
Knibble. Oh, a nat 1!
Oh.
It's fine though, and then it's going to decide who to attack with its paw. No, not that. Who to attack with its paw. It's going after talk with the paw. 26 for 20, and then its strength save.
I will make a sentinel attack against it.
Go for it.
Save.
Yeah, that
Nothing,
hits for 12.
I pass.
Yep, you remain upright. Well, it's about to be your turn anyway. You could have got up unless you wanted to do a lot of movement. It is your turn.
Right. Oh, that one definitely felt that. And I'm gonna take a rune rifle shot.
You miss.
Not great. And
You sort of pull the trigger,
Yeah,
but
we
your
got
vision's
this
still blurry.
here.
It fires up into the air.
yeah, it's gonna move up towards the north. And
Who's the north?
the north. Yeah. Sadly, McCall's just out of range. I don't want to get swiped.
Yeah,
So,
it's fine.
yeah, bonus action. I regain 10 temp. Nice. Right, that's me.
The Mega Kitty is still on its way down. Mikhail, you are grappled.
I am. And I have the hex on the wrong target. And paralyzing shocking grasp won't do anything. Fuck!
Do damage.
Can you wiggle your way out?
I cannot wiggle my way out. That chance is next to nothing. I will instead just, I guess, yeah. Why not do the bonus action Shillelagh? Because Shocking Grasp is better. I guess. Sure. Yes. Yes. Wait, I have disadvantage anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thorn shot the other one that's next. That's there.
Okay.
11 and a 17. Let's get the extra.
17 hits.
Yeah, and he gets 1 extra
12
damage.
damage. Cool. That hits, and that cat's starting to look sleepy.
Okay, good. That was me, guys. See ya. I'm off.
Giant Kitty is going to. It's going to take a couple of steps closer.
Oh no.
Step down. And another step down. No, that's too close. Not. You know what? Yeah, he'll take a step to there. Fuck it. Because it's sort of like
The
a.
Echo does occupy space for what it's worth.
Then he won't stand there. He'll move down there, and then like that. Yeah, that works. Actually, that works best because then everybody's within 10 feet except for Macau. Hey, Macau, with advantage. 27 for 26.
That does seem to hit.
It does seem to. It knocks out several teeth. And then with his paw, talk Mara Ray.
Let me roll some. Just down.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, it might not be.
It's
not.
It's still down.
Oh wait. Yeah, you needed 13.
Oh. Fuck.
Ooh.
So it's going after Rao with its paw. Meow.
A poor choice.
15, I think, misses.
Just.
Rao, it
She's
is
really getting away with this by the skin of her teeth.
your turn.
She will start wailing on the first kitty.
Okay.
Great sword attack.
Misses.
She'll unleash incarnation again to attack the
Misses.
miss.
Ooh.
She'll action surge to attack the first one again.
Misses.
Miss.
Oh my god.
And unleash incarnation again to attack the other one.
Misses.
And miss.
Oh.
Dear God, that was pathetic.
You realise in your heart of hearts, I'm actually a cat person. I don't want to hurt these things. Look at this.
Apparently, I didn't know that about it. I'm done.
That was just a great plan, poorly executed.
The cat turns to look at you with its big doe eyes. Mara.
Right. She is just gonna hacky smacky the close kitty. Oh my god.
Miss.
Oh yeah, that's her.
Cool. Oh, and Hex has dropped, hasn't it? I'll remove the Hex token.
Yeah.
On the carrot's turn, the thump of the kitten up above moves ever closer. Juiced.
Okay, I'm going to move 5 feet to the right, and I'm going to activate my my radiant consumption.
Oh.
Okay.
So I'll put an aura on myself in a second, but for now I'm going to action surge. I'm going to make a glaive attack,
That hits for 12 plus how
which
much?
will deal an additional 7 radiant.
Cool, that's enough to put this kitten to sleep.
Nice.
Oh.
No.
Nappy
I
nap.
just look at all the missed attacks.
3, 4, 5. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how I can move into a place where I'm both in the way and not burning my allies to death. Might have to go and take on the big kitty.
It's fine, we've got temporary hit points.
Yeah, do you know what? The cats aren't that bad. I'll move.
They're not that bad.
As long as they're not burning McCall, it's not bad.
It's Macallus died
4,
before.
5. Yeah, you know what? You're right. Burning the rest of E would be smarter right now.
No.
It's only 3 health. Sorry, guys.
Is that at the end of your turn or the end of everybody's turn?
Well, I have one more attack, so I'll throw it at this guy.
You can't hit
And
cats. It's against the law.
None of us could fucking hit cats.
And then bonus action polearm attack. Oh my fucking god.
What's it with 10?
And then everyone, including me, takes 3 radiant damage.
Cool.
Cool.
And the cat.
And the cat.
And the cat. Cool. Anything else?
No, that's it.
That giant kitty is asleep. And still on the surface. Toko.
Oh, it's a bit spicy there, just.
And I'll take a shot at Big Cat first.
That hits.
Yep. I break the curse of 10. That's all I need to do.
My
I'm
job
gonna
is
move
done.
down to there.
I respect your contribution.
Yeah. And then bonus action, I'm gonna send out another pulse. Ooh, 10.
Woo!
You sure you don't want to move another 5 feet?
Oh yeah, I would actually make it out. Holy shit! I was there. Yeah, I can actually do that. Move out of the giant radiation. But I would have done the bonus action while I was there, so you would have gotten the top up too.
Michael.
So N aside from Mara.
Michael?
Okay. Yeah. You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Okay. So he will shoot 2 thorn shots at the one holding him.
Okay. This is where the disadvantage guy hits. That hits!
Hey!
And that naturally misses. But it's fine.
It's fine.
You do 11 damage to the cat.
And I will talk some Eldritch words to myself as a bonus action, using a Wordle
Wardle?
spell slot. Yeah.
Fine.
Yes.
It's fine.
Did you remember your temporary hit points?
I did remember to have my temporary hit points. Yes.
Good, okay. At the end of your turn,
Nice.
the giant kitty is going to
Yes.
bite you. 15?
Just hits. And thank God for those temp HP and my healing work, because whew, it's getting quite hot.
And then with its paw, eeny, meeny, miny. Hey, Mo! It's just a 14. Damn it, why am I so bad at rolling dice today? 3, it's going after Rayanne. With its paw. 22 for 24.
Yeah. That one hits.
Just before your turn, Rayanne! Oh, actually, and it's going to move down and out of the radiant light because it does not like that radiant light, which I think provokes an attack of opportunity from you. Or have you already used your reaction?
No, it would.
It evokes one from my echo as well, which is weird because I'm now prone.
Yeah, but I mean, have you used your reaction already to hit the giant kitty? Or swing at the giant kitty?
No, not this
You're
turn.
sure? Yeah, that would hit.
15 for 11.
And that reduces its speed to 0, right? Sorry,
Yes.
what, Kevin? Kill?
Hmm?
What were you saying?
I didn't say anything, I don't think.
Kill. You're not Kill, you're Kevin.
Oh,
What was
sorry.
Kill saying?
Oh, you said Kevin. Oh, I was just saying the speed thing.
Ah, okay. I knew that already. Ran, this is your turn.
She'll get up from prone, go over here and twat the cat.
Oh my.
That just hits.
Don't you
And
twat
she
them,
will
see?
use her final unleash action to make another attack,
That
which
misses.
will of course miss, and then second wind.
Cool. Mara.
Nice.
Ah, that's what I was expecting.
Yeah, that's a proper Wayland second wind.
Okay. So Mara is going to move down to here, and she will cast Lay on Hands for 15 on Markel.
Nice.
15.
Yes, 15. And 15. 1-5. 15.
Thank you.
And she will not do anything else.
Cool.
That's her turn.
Thump of kitten getting closer. Juiced.
I will move to here to give my team a bit more flexibility.
Mm-hmm.
And I will swing my glaive
That hits.
for an extra 7 radiant damage, and I'm going to try to make it a scared.
Ooh.
For an extra 7, and it is a scared.
Second attack then,
That hits for 13.
and bonus action attack.
That hits for 13.
I'm going to make that one a distracting strike. It needs to make a save, I think. Oh, actually, I need to roll, don't I?
No, it just
8 damage.
it's not a save.
Oh, it's not. Okay, so yeah, next person has advantage.
Cool. At the end of your turn, it takes 3 damage. The echo dies.
The echo is not a creature.
Oh.
Oh,
I really
That
don't
thing
like
is
this
really
echo shit.
confusing.
It's a pain in the ass. Talk.
Yeah.
I can see what Garrett took it. Why did I invite you to this game? Talk.
I'll take that as bad.
Fair.
15.
Yep, that hits, and it's
Right.
looking incredibly sleepy.
And pulse. I was due one of those. Alright, anyone that has more than 4
that
stays. Otherwise.
No.
thanks for the 10 HP.
You seem to have killed Rayan.
Try not to die.
Mikhail.
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 Okay.
Mikkel.
Mikhail.
I will turn shot.
That hits, and as you do, you see this kitten's eyes slowly close, and it falls asleep. With you in its mouth. You're covered in drool.
Get me out! I should be eating you, not the other way around. Fuck.
And you have another... What would that be? So it's times 6, so... why can't I do maths? Wait 1 second. You think you have another minute and a half before the absolutely gargantuan kitty arrives. So, if you want, you guys can come out of combat. You can jump down the hole. What would you like to do with a minute and a half?
I mean, I'd like to charge towards it so I don't lose my consumption, but I'll glance at the team first.
How long's your consumption?
1 minute. But I presume if I run towards, I can get there in time that it'll still be up.
Let's have a look at its movement speed. Yeah. Well, I mean, you definitely narrowed the gap.
We fighting that thing?
That's what we agreed to do.
No.
All the
I
cats
mean-
are just a few.
Did we not agree to get these ones? Maybe we should summon our insect friends.
Yeah, have any of them come to take
Yeah.
away these sleepy cats yet?
No,
Yeah.
because you haven't
I-
signaled
yeah.
Oh.
Yaki.
As you do that, you see a bunch of insects sort of look up from the ground and then die from necrotic damage as Juiced kills them. No, they
No, it's okay. It's radiant. Yeah,
oh, that's fine then. They take away the cats that are sleeping quite gently and.
McCall, ask them if that one can fit a hole.
They dig a hole
might
around them and then pack the dirt back in. They're insects. They're good at this shit.
So,
Get that one fit as well.
and I point to that one. I'm mindling with one.
It looks and goes, yeah? How are you talking? You're out of my head.
Mine. Yes. I'm out.
Is it able to flash images at you?
What?
Is it just words, or can it show images and things?
I think it's just communicate. So,
So I'll say it can flash images. You see some really grotesque insect porn, and it goes, that's what you get for being in my mind. And then it leaves.
Jesus.
Well, I guess you know what they say. If it fits, we beat the shits out of it.
Macau, you have
Okay,
a
if you
porn
want-
in your head as he's saying
Yeah.
this, so you're like, oh, is that what that is? Cool,
Alright.
so you want to run towards it?
I guess. How long would that little exchange have taken? Like 12 seconds more?
Yeah, I'd say you spend. You can roll your temp hit point thing a couple of times if you want.
Yeah.
I imagine
One.
not for juiced because.
2. Yeah, I'm not
everybody
getting
has 5
close
hit
up.
points. Is there anything you want to do as you're moving towards it? It'll be on the same map. It's just it'll be slightly further up near the pumpkins, I imagine.
I'll cast Soul Transfer on myself.
Yeah. As soon as it gets within like 320 feet,
That's
I'm going to
not
start
a lot.
hot shots.
Okay.
I'll start taking longbow shots at it as soon as it gets within range.
Okay, so you're not dashing, you're stopping and shooting.
I mean, I was
Yeah.
Ash, but I'm kind of
No, I
dumb.
know you're not a ranged character. I'm asking the people saying they're going to do
Yeah.
ranged attacks.
We'd
I'm
be
gonna
like
do
a
it. Check.
bit behind them then. Yeah, I'm going to do range.
So those
I'm
of you who
gonna
are
try
doing
to stay 120 feet away. 90 feet away.
those of you who are doing ranged, can you move yourselves to the range that you'd be at from the cat? Those of you who are dashing at it can dash at it.
Yeah,
Or-
if we're from
or-
long range, I'd be
Yeah, or all
to the
move
map.
to the bottom of the map because that's roundabouts where people are going to be stopping.
Uh,
And we'll go back into initiative order from there. Yeah, does that make sense?
Yep.
Cool. I'll move my
Yeah,
camera.
that's perfect.
And I'll say you've got another, let's say 5 rounds on your thing juiced. Oh, were you not listening, Kev?
Oh, sorry, I
break you
thought that
down.
was just for the people who wanted to be ranged.
No, I said we'll all move to the bottom of the map because this is the point where
Oh,
the
sorry.
party's going to start splitting, and then we'll go back into initiative order. I imagine you're going to be stood
Yeah.
away from the party.
He
there.
gives you just a bit of
There you go.
bit of clearance.
Okay, so back into initiative order. Juiced, you are first.
So I'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's
Cool.
That's it for me.
Tokao.
Let's try to have anything less than that. And then he's going to move forward 25 and go take a shot.
Okay.
Disadvantage. How far away is it now? Advantage range. Yeah.
Well, you're at 120, so you just need to remove 25 from 120. 14 misses. Oh no, I
Two.
lied. 14 hits.
A. It can
Anything
bleed
else?
and be killed. Well, put to sleep.
Don't say put
Yeah,
to
that's
sleep.
me.
Mega Kitty's turn. It is gonna move. Oh, it's gonna move, but I don't think it's got enough speed to get too juiced just yet. Oh shit! It does have enough speed to get to juiced. Hey, that's fun times.
Holy shit.
It's gonna run down here and into your radiance. using all of its.
I will attack with my rage, which will not include my rage.
Okay, so
14.
14 hits for 15 damage.
Yes. Yeah, it's just that damage.
And it is going to attack you. It's going to start by pouring at you. Does 27 hit?
Yep.
Cool. And then it will reach down and bite you. 23 for 30.
I am exactly down.
Oh, God.
You are also grappled and restrained. Does that drop
I
your
am
radiance
good
or
tank.
you good?
Hang on, I'll ping it out.
I think it stays up, doesn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about incapacitation, so...
Yeah.
That is
Mikhail.
awkward.
Mikhail, well, was planning on using his hex, but now sees more important things.
Carrots, guys! Carrots everywhere!
Carrots! Okay, so Mikhail will instead juice and that's okay. He will bonus action Eldritch Words, second level because it's a warlock slot. Come on. Roll 20. That's
Thank you.
I don't know if you should thank me for that.
At least it's
and
enough
two-
that he's not going to down himself at the end of his turn, so that's
Yeah.
good.
2 sword shots. Is it fine?
That's a good point as well, Juice. With all that happening, you would have been taking radiant damage as you were running along.
Yeah, I'll knock... Oh,
It doesn't matter at this point.
it doesn't matter
hits,
now, yeah.
11. So yeah, you do 11 damage to it.
Nice.
And that one
Yeah.
misses. Anything else?
Nope,
Yeah?
that's
Oh.
that's it.
Anything else? Yeah. No. Right.
Well, run to about here. Manifest her echo 15 feet ahead of her. And then have it run. Restive wave there, and she'll attack it. Sword through the echo.
You want it to go through the radiance?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, did it go pop?
You miss.
That's Adam.
Mara.
Rhea walks away. She knows she's not used.
Okay. Okay,
Space.
Mara will run to here. And she will pull out a little rose symbol that she's got around her neck, hold it up in the air, call the cat an asshole, and cast Seer Bad Boy using Channel Divinity.
Ooh.
A wisdom saving throw. You guys need to really
Cool, that's
add the
13.
saving throws and DCs into your fucking stuff.
Yeah, I'll do that. It's 13.
Creature must make a wisdom saving throw. Failed save the creature's frightened for 1 minute until it takes any damage. While frightened, the creature's speed is 0 and can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Okay. 15, yeah?
13.
13. DC 13 wisdom save.
Yep. Fuck.
It's an arsehole cat.
Ugh.
It is
It
not
is
afraid
an
of you.
arsehole.
It's afraid of the
All
cucumbers.
cats are
but not
assholes.
you. But not all arseholes are cats.
I think that's good. Yeah.
true.
Well,
You're
have
a
that.
cat, so.
Anything else?
And no, that is all she can do.
Juiced.
I mean, I'm awake, but I'm not going to spend a whole turn breaking free at this stage. So I will bonus action second wind. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, there
That's
it is.
Hey.
Big rolls!
And I will make a disadvantage glaive attack.
That hits for 15.
And I will
Nice.
make it a scaring attack.
Doing an extra 3.
Oh yeah, it does the radiant as well.
and it seems afraid.
Okay. Second attack, disadvantage,
Hits for
17.
11.
And I will make this one a distracting attack. So next attack has advantage and an additional 2.
Cool. Does 2 damage. It is afraid. Toggle.
Takes another 3 damage at the end of my turn, and I take 1.
Is gonna. Yeah, fuck it. He's gonna run up a bit closer. Juice is in a bad place, so he's gonna run up to get him just at the edge of his aura. And then bonus action. Vroom. Wait, actually. Yeah, actually, I start here. What I will do is I'll move to here, and then
Jeez,
he's
movement's
going
really
to
complicated
bonus
with you, isn't it?
yeah, because this turn actually, so it's going to move 15 feet up towards Juice, and then use its bonus action.
What?
I'm just gonna. I hold my arm, and little legs pop out from it, and it walks over to there, and then goes vroom.
Thank you.
A temp, and then I'm going with my action. He's going to reach into his bag and pull out what looks like a small hand grenade, throw it up in the air. It's going to explode over the kitty and cover it in glitter. As he casts Fairy Fire. Oh, it's
Add
not in there.
DCs to your spells, people. Come on.
They're all new characters. Just drag them in. Apparently, it's so shitty you can't add them by default.
It passes.
Shit.
There's no way your DC is a 16 or over a 16. End of your turn?
30.
End of your turn?
Yeah. He's gonna take it. I still got 20 feet. Yeah, I'm just gonna move behind the 2 of these, and that's me.
Cool. On its turn, still afraid, and marked for advantage on the next attack. It is going to bite at Juiced with a straight roll. 19 for 44 damage.
And I'm down again.
Not dead though, are you?
No.
Nope.
That was a heck of a damage roll, though.
Thank you. I did my best. It is then going to decide 1 is the turret, 2 Rayanne, 3 Mara, 4 Torque. It's going after Rayanne. So, you're going to move. It jumps up and over towards this carrot patch here. Ugh, no, it's too far down. Come on, roll 20. There we go. So it jumps over there and is going to bat down at you, Ram, with its mighty paw. Disadvantage though, because it is afraid of the unconscious Juiced. Kapoor. A 29. That.
Well, I'm glad for the disadvantage.
Yeah.
Damage roll's not the best, but if it had been a crit, that would have been. That would have been fun.
I've been down.
Yeah. Not concentrating on anything, are you? Whew.
No.
Macau.
I wish I could help. Really wish I could. Wait, I can maybe help a bit.
He runs away. There you go, guys. You have one less person to worry about healing.
I'll run up. Oh shit, he's still emitting radiant damage, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yep.
Which he also does to himself on his turn. Fuck! Okay.
Don't get killed for me.
It doesn't. He only takes half damage on it though, so it's only like 3.
Or 1 death save. You know, whatever way you look
Yeah.
at it.
Mm-hmm.
So
He
Mikal
can't
will
die
step
from the
in.
healing word.
Did you say you can't die
he
from
will-
a healing word?
I said that healing word is. Radiant consumption can't do more damage than your healing word would do.
Oh, spare the dying.
Alright.
So
When does your radiant consumption stop?
I think when he dies after
hang on, yeah, I was just gonna say, I need to
radiation
up-
immediately makes him fail a death
Been
save, and he begins
2
dying
rounds
again.
since then.
Right. It's true. Fuck.
Just kill the cat. It's best way.
Yeah, seriously, spare the dying. It's going to save him rolling for a death save, but he's going to take damage at the end of his turn anyway. Cool, that hits for 6. That misses, and you've used up the advantage. 6 damage. Anything else?
Can I do my...
Can you do a what?
Just next player.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said, can I do my... And I was like, can you do what? What do you want to do?
No.
Right.
Said cannot do much.
Oh, sorry. He cut out for me.
Rayan will force feed Juice to Healing Pie.
Cool.
Thank you.
And she'll manifest an echo behind it.
Mara. Yeah, you're not currently in reach of this thing, so if you wanted to move away, you can do.
No, I mean, I need to. Not much I can do from far away. Let's play the game. Boom. And let's attack that thing.
That misses.
Then, yeah. That's me.
Cool. Juiced, you are still restrained?
How's the cat generally looking?
You know, it's
Pussy.
it's got possibly 4 of its 9 lives still remaining.
Alright,
I know
glaive
she's given
attack.
it more than 9 hit points. Yep, that hits.
And that will also do this, and I am out of maneuvers. And I will swing again.
That misses.
Oh. And
Boo.
so I'm just trying to decide whether to polearm attack or take down the radiant consumption, which is starting to look kind of dangerous since it's dragging me through the party. Polearm attack, fuck it. 15 for 9.
Hits.
Just whacking away at the side of its face, desperately trying to get out, and that's it for me.
Tokyo.
Right. His bonus action, he's got a commanded move 15 feet. So it's gonna over to there, and then go poof. Ooh, yeah, that's good.
Oh,
Nice.
And
That's the
then his
good
main
shit.
action- Yeah, his main action is gonna take a shot at the kitty.
That hits for 9 damage.
Nice.
And it's no longer afraid because Juiced has just had a turn.
Oh yes.
So now it is its turn.
Actually, could I move a bit further away? I just realised I'm not within this range.
Yeah, I did specify.
Yeah.
You weren't,
Cool.
so you
Move
could.
down to there.
Okay, so first I'm going to roll a d3 to see which of you 3 attacks first. Obviously not Juiced because it's grappled, but maybe the turret. It does attack the turret. With
Oh
its
dear.
mighty paw.
It's got
13?
decency. It misses.
And then...
Uh,
Yes?
I will make a great sword attack against it.
Does your
Ooh.
thing
And
not
probably
specify
miss.
creature?
Adam, I forgot as well. I would have done 3
is
damage
creature,
to the end
yeah.
of my turn.
Oh, it is
Also,
a
I
creature,
imagine it's going
Gareth.
to bite Juice.
It is going to bite Juiced, but still, that does hit and does 14 damage. This is why it's so
Yeah.
annoying that you just, it specifies creature, and then it will bite
Yeah,
Juiced. Then
yeah.
you've already rolled the attack. 18 for 32.
Just hits with the even with the stone armor. I'm down again.
Ooh.
And it is looking rough. I can't remember if I took off the 3 damage, but anyway, the next person that hits it's probably going to kill it.
I literally only just pinged that, so I
yeah.
don't think you would have.
No, I've taken it off anyway. It's on its last legs. Mikhail.
Okay, I thorn shoot it. Go, hit, please. Thank
Yay!
you.
Oh.
How do you wanna
Nice.
put this cat gently to sleep?
I just want to have some few thorns just flying at his throat, like
You see,
some in his eyes, maybe. Gently go to sleep now, kitty.
Yes, gently sleep, kitty. before I eat your eyes out. Yes.
You fire the thorns, and it forms a large waft of gentle stroking thorniness, and it rubs the cat under the chin and runs down its chest and gives it belly rubs, and the cat sort of rolls over, gently swallows juiced, and falls asleep.
I burn you from the inside.
It's a spicy ASMR.
Ooh. Juiced, you're unconscious,
Yes.
so let's stay in combat. Ryan, I don't think it's going to
I
matter.
will move to here.
That's what I'm
Just
going to do. I'll call it. Aki.
Load of insects with their held actions come up and carry away this mega kitten.
just need to wait till it's my turn again.
Yeah.
Is that
I'm
the end of
done.
your turn? Cool. Mara, one of you has a turret.
Really wishing I'd saved 1 point of Leon hands.
Well, that says turret's temporary hit points, isn't it? So it can't get him up.
Yeah, there's no point in me doing anything because if I stabilise him, he's just going to hurt himself. So I'll just wait. I'll just look down at him and just be sad.
One thing you don't realise
Well,
is, Juice, you get a death save. If you roll on that one and then hurt yourself, you'll kill yourself. Hey, you don't kill yourself, but you take one success, one fail.
I'm 1 and 1.
Seriously, if he'd rolled on that one, he would have then burnt himself to death with radiant fire. Which would be quite cool, I guess. Tokao?
Come on, the wake up yet.
But yeah, Torkel goes over and takes out 2 pieces of stone with like little lightning runes on the end of them, rubs them together, and then puts them on juiced.
Clear!
And come back to life with
I
6
think-
hit points.
I think that's enough for Juiced when he gets to his turn to turn off his radiant consumption, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So we'll
Thank
say you
God.
guys get out of combat there as you are zapped back to life.
That thing chewed me up good.
That it did.
Okay. Didn't know little kitty cats were so dangerous. Fuck. Jesus.
If I never see another cat again, it'll be too soon.
Let's go back down before anything else happens. I just be safe back into the fungus. Yes, let me sleep.
Man, we've definitely earned our 50 gold today.
I'm
Yeah.
not going to disagree.
Yeah, you're doing
That was a 8.
Oh, here I am. Hello, hello. Brave warriors, you have returned. I have heard word that we have captured all 3 of the giant 7 kittens. No, I'm joking. There are only 3. It's a little mathematical
thank
thing
God.
for you.
That was not funny.
Well,
Keep it together, buddy.
must say, it was impressive that you managed to take all 3 down at once. I kind of figured you'd do it over the space of 2 or 3 days, but you are clearly powerful creatures. And I have a reward of such for one of you, an old friend of mine. And I'm not just doing this to spite the gods.
Yes. Wait.
Juiced, my old trusted companion. Oh, there you are. Hello. Jesus Christ, what happened to you? What, the rest of them look fine, but you look like you've been chewed up and spat out several times.
He's killed himself multiple times.
I was floor tanking, I believe is the appropriate term.
Did the rest of
It,
you stand back and watch him? What was it? God,
You don't mind shame.
2 of you
He saw
actually
the healing I had.
look better than you did after the long rest. It's impossible to believe this. Oh,
They did their part.
that's well, as I said, this may upset the gods, who, you know, this sort of thing is actually reserved for the insect people. But I feel that you have earned the valuable title of Protector of the Insect World. And who knows, maybe you use some of your reward to fund your friends if you appreciate this enough, but we have had made for you a suit of insectoid armor. It is made from the plates of some of the finest creatures to have been felled by us. Mostly dragonflies, to be honest, so it's a lovely red colour. Do you like red?
Who doesn't?
Excellent! So this is essentially a suit of plate mail. What it is magically imbibed with, because it's kind of magic, it will give you the ability to speak our native tongue. So any insect people you find, you'll be able to talk to them because of this armor. Don't ask how it works or why you have to rub your legs together for it to work, but it does. So here is your suit of plate mail. Oh wait, I don't have it. Could somebody fetch... I'm getting them to fetch up your plate mail. Just wait here. And one of the beetles returns with this big hefty suit of plate mail. It's red and it has barbs on the back of the legs for speaking insect.
Oh, thank.
I'm
Very special.
I don't really have anything else for the rest of you, but hopefully your payment from our agent will be sufficient. If you wish, you could take a long rest here before heading back. It's not a problem.
Yes, please.
Fresh fungus?
Probably
Fresh fungus? Everybody?
Yes,
Fresh
please.
fungus?
More fungus.
Fantastic.
More fungus.
And you know what? We'll have a feast now that we have access to the garden again. Who wants carrot soup?
Well, that sounds alright.
That's delightful.
I'm all for that.
Fantastic.
Got any smoking mushroom, the old pipe?
Smoking mushroom? No, we do have the devil's lettuce.
That sounds good.
Oh, that sounds good.
Fantastic. Some deviled lettuce and not mushroom soup, carrot soup. Excellent. So, yeah, Kevin, that is plate mail that allows you to speak to insects.
Are you sure? That seems like a pretty serious piece of loot. Are you happy enough with
I
that?
feel like the fact that Matthew keeps bitching about people buying plate mail and not giving people access to plate mail, it has come to the time where I have to just hand it out when he doesn't bother to run a game and I do. So, there we go. Have your plate
I mean,
mail.
I'm genuinely worried this
I mean-
is going to break the game.
I mean, Adam, you're giving this because of the language, right? That's the only reason you're
Yeah.
giving this. That's
Yeah.
of course.
It requires you to
Actually-
have something you can click together on your legs.
Actually, for the sake of argument, it's not plate mail. Is it scowl
Plus
mail
one
the next
splint.
one that's down?
Ah,
it's
plus
splint.
one splint.
Yeah, it's plus one splint. There we go.
Magical
Suggest-
flavor.
It is. Yeah, it's plus one splint. So I'm not giving you plate mail. It's plus one splint. Same difference.
Perfect.
All right, insect splint mail.
Yeah. Plus one.
Just so you can
Thanks.
talk to them. Just so
Thanks,
you can
Adam.
talk to them, okay? That's all.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Cheers.
Let nobody ever accuse me of being vindictive. But you have a nice mighty feast, and Juice. Now that you can speak to them, the insects are all right, guys. It's not just X-Phaz. There's a lot of them that are quite nice. You also get from the different tones and talk, the way they talk, you get some of them are male or female. It's really tough to tell from just looking at them because they all look the fucking same. It's not racist or anything.
Which ones
They
do I
just-
fuck?
both the male and the female. You know, you go to
Where does
town.
the penis go?
You get some carapace chafing, and you catch
Oof.
lice and have sex with them too. But no, you have a nice evening's meal, and you have a long rest. And in the morning, they make you a breakfast, which consists of lightly fried aubergine, which is okay. You know, you kind of miss meat, but it's fine, vegetarian shit. And that is the end of the game, unless you guys want to do anything else on your way back.
Oh, that's good.
Nope.
Oh, that was lovely.
No. I think we've
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that.
I'm glad it was. That was kind of my intention when I made the game. I thought, let's try and have fun with this for a change. You know, usually I just kill people, but yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
you almost tried to.
I tried my best.
You made a good effort.
They got pretty freaky for a while.
Well,
Yeah.
Juice definitely got freaky with some lies.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
The radiant consumptions are powerful, but Jesus, it's a mix. It's a double. It's the double-edgiest of double-edged swords.
Yeah.
A lot of fun trying to get use out of that as lock.
And also, Gareth, I hate your class, but that's not here.
That's fair.
Well, I thought it would work better than Loxton, because Loxton had his aura and was intentionally trying to pull everything towards him, so it would have made less sense. Whereas you should theoretically be able to just run around by himself. Problem is, then he gets killed.
Yeah.
Problem is, Loxton's I tried to build a Shadow Blade user whose main racial ability emits light. That's like, wait, what am I doing?
Wait a second. So you each get 50 gold. Does Juiced dish out some extra gold to people, seeing as he got a nice reward, or is he like, no, this is my money, fuck you guys?
No, I mean, I'm actually going to give over some of my own as well to bring up the amount for people, because seriously,
you only
don't have any use for money. That's it exactly. So divvy up the. I guess it'll be 250 between 4, and I'm going to throw an extra 200 in as well. So,
oh shit,
400 between the 4 of you. Wait, 350 between the 4 of you. Sorry.
Nice.
I'm going to be moving sheets back across after this, so can people put in chat yes or no as to whether they want the sheets moved back?
After I set the goal, yeah.
No, I'm not doing it right now. Right. It will be in a few minutes. Right. So if you want to do things like add splint mail or level up or add gold or whatever, and I'll move them back to the main server for you. It's the least I could do. And thank you all for playing. I had a whale of a time.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, Adam, you'll be happy to know.
I'm always happy.
Look, there's the DC.
Yay! Now the rest of you fuckers do it as well.
I did.
Just every time. I cast Wall of Text. What do I have to do? A saving throw?
Yeah, I level.
Oh, do you?
Hey, cool.
Damn.
I think so.
I'll quickly...
Wait to leave before you roll hit dice.
I don't roll hit dice, thankfully.
Because of you. Because of you.
Play dice.
Yeah, Juiced will level. I don't think anybody else does, do they?
Nope.
First game for 3 characters.
Yeah. Logan levels on his next game, but not anybody else. Just Juiced.
Just Juiced.
Oh, Braxis, if he's been brought, I think, would level as well, but he wasn't. Actually, no, I think he needs 2 games. But cool. I will actually stop the recording because I don't need to keep recording this shit.
I think